And they can just hop in whenever they hop in. Feel me?
Whenever Mo finishes up at IHOP, it's probably
Nah, you didn't hear? He upgraded to Ruth Chris.
Upgraded to what?
Ruth Chris.
Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, we were bullying him so much. He's like, it's cool. I'm gonna start.
What an antiquated reference. That sounds like a joke I'd make.
Time to just give it up, Mo. Time to just give it up, man. What's going on? Everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all waiting. We always late black people time, So it's always Mo's fault. You can see Mo's not here right now, so clearly he's to blame. Lewis and Mo, I think, are going to be hopping on in a little bit, so they might be a little late, but the squad is here. Hopefully we'll have all 6 of us today. It's been a while since we had all six of everybody on the pod. So today, to run it down, we're going to be giving our top 10 best SummerSlam matches in order, and then we're going to rate everybody's SummerSlam matches that they have.
Oh, it's in order.
Yeah, gotta put that in order.
I did not put that in order. Ooh, I thought we were just giving the 10. All right, cool.
So we're gonna put it in order, and then, like I said, we'll give a proper rating, what we personally think of everybody else's list, just based off the criteria of how they have their order and stuff like that. And then we'll probably just have other conversations with everybody else, what everybody wants to talk about after the list and everything, depending on where everything goes. We got SummerSlam this week, so if there's predictions people want to make, or whatever case you want to throw out there,
we might be able to run through it right quick. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, we don't have to go through all the predictions, but we can just run through certain things that we like, maybe that we don't like. Just expectations of what this could be. So, everybody in the chat, congratulating G here.
Yes, sir.
Newly father in the making, and also engaged man now.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Changing your life.
You're about to make a G baby.
Word. And J-Rock, I think I saw earlier. Don't worry. G Maniacs are still running wild, man. If y'all want to be a G Maniac, man, y'all know the number is just not up here today. 1-800 G Maniac. Be a G. Come join the G Maniacs, man. It's a party over here.
When's the due date?
It's supposed to be January 25th. But
so next year.
Yeah. So like y'all might see me like on PTO before. I might pull a Roman and go on PTO.
Hey man, enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep while you got it, man.
Honestly, I'm already used to it. I feel like I already got ahead of the game because I'm a coach in Texas.
There you go.
Ain't no sleep. Ain't no sleep. It's July. We start. I think we have one more week. Our camp is Monday or Tuesday, but then like our morning practices start August 4th. Yeah, I'm cooked, buddy.
Yeah, man, that's big moves right there, man. You already got names picked out for boy or girl?
Oh, we actually do have a list. We had a list of like names that we made like a while ago, like way before.
Okay, so you already got it kind of.
So most likely, and because we have a good amount, but most likely if it's a boy, we're most likely gonna go with Jalen Darrell. And then if it's a girl, we're going to go with Jayla Amari. So those, we have other names on here too. Like we have, if it's a girl, we also might go Sailor Rain. Like we don't know which one we would do first, but we have those 2 names. Like it's probably our top 2.
You don't want to do Eva Marie?
Marie's great.
Absolutely not.
Any advice, Jade? You want to get Jade as a father of his own? So any advice?
Yeah. After that name, I don't think I want to hear advice.
Eva Marie is crazy.
No, this is gonna sound cheesy, man, but those first couple of years are gonna fly by, man. So just soak in every minute you can with that kid, because before you know it, he's gonna be getting on your last fucking nerve. So, when he's in that sweet stage where everything he does is dismissible, just enjoy that shit, because it goes by quick.
As long as he doesn't grow up to be a Cowboy fan, I think we'll be.
There you go.
I think I can live with that.
You got to nip that in the bud right quick.
Yeah, right. Hey, he might be a Finn Balor fan with me, man. We might be rooting for the Judgment Day.
He's gonna know pain early. That's crazy.
And by the time he's 10 years, by the time he's 10 years old, Finn Balor's gonna be 54 and still not have another world title to his name. Not one.
Still gonna be taking L's.
Yeah, man. Don't worry. Out the womb, I'm showing NXT Black and Gold and be like, look, this is peak. Just let's watch this. This is peak, and then
there you go. What about Bret Hart?
I don't know if he wants to be a Bret Hart.
I'll show him the Montreal Screwjob documentary. I'll show him that.
Are you going to show him Larry Zbyszko?
Hey, careful on the Larry Zbyszko hate, Weezer. Just be careful. Go.
Show him
Appreciate
Disco
Go.
Inferno.
Appreciate the chat, man. Appreciate y'all.
He has a thing for Larry
Appreciate
Zbyszko. Hey, I don't know what it is, man. Just didn't like Larry
Disco
Zbyszko.
fever.
See? Yeah, see?
Not a
All
Larry
the disco.
Zbyszko fan. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know. That's so weird. That weird person name. Weird name.
Such
Yeah,
a
it's
random
so
name.
random.
Larry Zbyszko. Like,
I'm still not over the.
What's next? Killer Kowalski or some shit?
yeah.
I've never even seen Larry Zbyszko wrestle a match. I only know him from when he was an announcer in WCW. So I know for sure that Weezer ain't ever seen a Larry Zbyszko match.
You know what announcer I absolutely hate? And it's like not his fault. I just hate the way he
Kevin
commentates.
Patrick.
Booker T.
I mean, whoa, I love Booker T. Kevin Patrick was a little, that was rough. Nah, y'all remember old boy who was doing the announcing for Lucha Underground at the start? Not Matt Striker.
Matt Striker?
No, not Matt. The one who used to be in WWE. The other one that was with him, like Vampiro. Who was the announcer with Matt Striker in Lucha Underground, like the early seasons? That guy's terrible. I hate that guy.
No idea.
I'm gonna look him up because it's gonna get on my nerves. That guy was terrible.
Talking about Conan?
No, Conan was on the show, but he wasn't a commentator. Lucha Underground announcer season 1. Because man, oh man, that guy sucks.
I don't remember who you're talking about. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it.
Man. I just remember Matt.
Yeah, I mean Matt was definitely on there, but it was the guy he was with. Where is it? I cannot find it. It's
the guy he was with.
Yeah, Vampiro. Yeah, see, I know it was a crazy Vampiro. I hate that guy. Yeah, Vampiro. Yeah, he sucked. He sucks.
Man said I hate that guy.
I hate the way he announces, bro. Like it literally turned me off. It was already bad enough that I was looking at Big Rick on my TV screen. It was already bad enough that I had to watch that. But listening to freaking Vampiro announce, yeah, no, that's I will take Kevin Patrick any day of the week over Vampiro.
Oh Lord.
Damn, for real?
I can't stand him.
Let's relax.
I can't stand him.
But speaking of Matt Striker, though, WWE posted a TikTok of the beginning of that triple threat match with Triple H, Shawn, and Cena, where Shawn super kicked Triple H. They've edited Matt Striker's commentary out of it.
What? His part was the best part.
They've edited it out.
I told you.
The very beginning where he's talking about like only one man is ever defeated, and they just left him, so it's just silent until Shawn kicked. Go look it up. It's weird. They've completely edited Matt Striker out of it.
That's crazy because I love that part. He's like, I told you, King.
Yeah, no, he's gone.
And I think Jerry Lawler used Junior just famous. What?
Yeah.
What? Like I can't believe this.
What? Y'all remember when Big Show came back in like 2020, early 2020, and Jerry Lawler already could be like, "It's the Big Show."
Yeah.
He said it for
like 2 minutes straight.
I think it was like 2019 or 2020. It was like probably like early 2020.
Big Show came back though.
He came back. It was when Seth Rollins had the AOP.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens and Aleister Black needed a partner, and then all Jerry could say is, "It's the Big Show." Bro, it was so bad. It pissed me off so bad.
They had Jerry Lawler on commentary for a little bit again during that time.
Yeah, because they had Big Joseph, which I was happy with. I was
I rock with Big Joseph. Y'all remember when Mace was an announcer?
Ew.
Yeah.
And then they had that Big Show took the.
It was him
and Jerry.
Big Joseph.
No, it was
Joseph and Jerry.
I thought it was him and Renee. I thought Renee was there too.
No, Renee was there before they did the draft. So they did the draft. That's when they started doing the draft in October because Fox was involved with SmackDown and shit. They were showing SmackDown on Fox, but Renee was on Raw. That shit was bad. Like it was.
I mean, she did say it was. Because
Vince was in her ear. Yeah, Vince was in her ear. You had two other guys next to her. Like it was
Didn't Mace's career end when he got F5 to like protecting Jerry Lawler or something?
No, that's kind of how it started.
His commentary.
Yeah, that's kind of
commentary.
His commentary career ended like that. But that's how it
was.
That's what I'm talking. I meant his.
Oh yeah, he got destroyed. Yeah, Brock whooped that ass.
Because he looked at Brock like, I was like, maybe I'll sit your big ass down.
Brock, he said, "Oh man,
that's like
the fuck."
That's like when the Undertaker was walking up to Open Family like, I got some guys from LFG. Man, get these little scrub ass.
Yeah, y'all know what was actually really funny? When Samoa Joe was on commentary. They were teasing it for weeks. And then he stood up to AOP like he was going to do shit. He just got his ass beat.
Yeah.
Well, nah, because remember when he came back at first, I don't even think AOP was here yet. When he first was teasing a comeback, it was just with Buddy Murphy, and it was funny because he was talking to Seth, pointing at Buddy, not even looking at him.
Didn't even look at Buddy.
And then
that was pandemic. That was a pandemic. AOP was 2019.
That was after he sat back down.
Yeah, and then he like stood up. He was like, "What's up?" And they beat his ass, sent him through a table. I was like, "Damn, Joe."
I mean, I wasn't mad at it because they was trying to take AOP serious. They was trying.
I do love that segment though. Smojo, that ain't gonna happen, gentlemen.
He's gonna smack him in the face,
smack him in the lips.
If you don't tell you,
I was like, damn. Oh shit, that was good. I love it.
Y'all remember when MGK pushed? Y'all remember when MGK pushed Kevin Owens? He got his ass dropped off the stage.
And then he got a fireball for it. Shout out MGK though. That wasn't.
And I hated MGK. That was so good. I was so happy.
KO beat the shit out of him, man.
That was probably the best. That was like one of the best celebrity involvement before Logan Paul and Bad Bunny.
I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what though. After, and I know we got to get started on today's premise, but after this past Friday, like I'm actually looking forward to the Jelly Roll tag team match. Like I want to see what this guy can do because he's been okay so far.
Y'all can let me know how SummerSlam is.
Jay, do you want me to keep it seriously? Lewis just watched night 2. Night 2 clears. Like
y'all can just let me know how SummerSlam is, bro.
Just watch night 2. Don't watch night 1 unless you want to watch. Like
I don't think I'm gonna watch either night. I think I'm gonna just be asleep.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Lewis. Night 2 is gonna be elite. I saw that card. That
night two.
Y'all are disrespectful. The way y'all structured night 1 and night 2, y'all are disrespectful.
That's crazy. That's
y'all are
crazy.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
What you mean? We got Sammy and Carrie in night 1, bro.
No stipulation is crazy. Bro.
Yeah, no.
They better have a stipulation.
Bro, Sammy better
not. Bro,
Sammy took a steel pipe to the ribcage I saw for like 3 weeks. He better not win this fucking match.
You already know. Sammy's going to overcome the odds.
What you gonna do when you see Sammy flip his hair like this to get going?
Oh, Lord.
But Jay, you said you looking forward to see Jelly Roll. I'm not gonna lie. I know he did pretty well this past Friday because I just watched it. And even though WWE did a good job of making us believe Jelly Roll might do something, all it did was turn me off to this match even more. You want to know why? That nigga Jelly Roll did not move faster than 0.2 miles per hour.
Well, yeah, I know, but the thing
like,
is,
at all, like I'm scared, like running the ropes.
But the thing is, guys like Bad Bunny and Logan Paul have completely spoiled us to celebrity involvement. Because for every Logan Paul and Bad Bunny, there's 2 Travis Scotts and 2 like Snookies and
2 Travis Scotts. You're generous. You're generous.
So I'm just saying.
You did fine.
So celebrity involvement is more about the appeal. My thing is the reason I'm so excited about it is it's mostly just in the interviews and shit. Like he's taking it really seriously. Okay. He's actually respecting it. And it's not like he showed up on an episode of Raw, said, I'm going to be at SummerSlam, and then disappeared for 3 weeks, and then just showed up at SummerSlam and did the match. He's showing up week to week, and he's putting in his work, and he's getting out there. So, I don't know.
So you're saying he didn't build to this match more than Roman Reigns built to his?
Yeah.
Low key, bro.
Low key,
bro.
Like, at this stage, Roman Reigns on his promos, bro. People just gonna watch
treadmill is all I'm saying.
Well, everybody keep acting like Jelly Roll. I mean, I don't listen to country music, so I don't know. But everybody acting like Jelly Roll the greatest thing in country music.
I'm not a big fan of his music.
I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in country music right now, for sure. But
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I don't listen.
I don't listen to country. What Xavier would say, country music.
He's one of the biggest stars in country music. So he's one of the most.
This man came back to SmackDown.
Huh?
Is he bigger than Morgan Wallen?
I think they're neck and neck.
Morgan
Wallen is pretty fucking big. Yo.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because like I know Morgan Wallen. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the songs that my girl be listening to, I was like, oh.
It's like the top 3 for country I know is like Morgan Wallen, Post Malone, and Jelly Roll. That's
to be honest, Malone's country.
Post Malone's country now. Yeah, he's been country for a minute.
To be honest,
if Jelly Roll
didn't have
Post Malone has been country for a minute, man.
If Jelly Roll didn't have the story that he had, I don't think he'd have been as successful as he is. But he's got a great story from where he started and where he ended up. So
the fuck is his story?
Props to him. I mean, he started. He was
Didn't he sell drugs or some shit?
Yeah, he used to be locked up and everything.
He was a drug addict. He was locked up. He fought his way back.
So
what you mean? We got Jacob Fatu.
He got the rapper story. He's just white.
Oh my gosh, Lewis, I'm glad you brought that up because all of y'all trying to tell me that Jacob Fatu can't be an inspiration to kids. He's gotten the merch with every single city he's been in now. He did it at SmackDown because he had the Spurs one, and now he got the Cleveland Cavaliers one. So I need everybody to talk about Jacob Fatu can't be an inspiration for the kids. We was having that little Jacob Fatu Jeff Hardy discourse. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You too, chat, because y'all was hating on me too, chat. Yeah, Jacob Fatu for the kids, bro.
Y'all hear his verse on Rikishi's song?
That was kind of wild.
It's the way he said it.
I know.
You know,
I had to pause it. I was like,
no, what gets me every time he goes, nigga. I was like, he just said it just to say it. I was like, what the?
Hey, but you know, Nate, and I know a lot of people talking about it. I didn't really speak on it because you know how I feel. Remember that Dave Chappelle meme when it's like, even if you didn't say it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? like, are we really that bad?
Hey, GG. What the fuck we gonna do about it, right?
Right.
Hey, y'all remember Roman Reigns said the N-word though?
What?
Nobody talks about that. Nobody
must be living under a rock or something.
You must be a rock or something, nigga.
Booker T still has the all-time best one though. The look on his face when he immediately realizes what he said.
Bro, it's become a chant. It's become a chant. That's how iconic it is, bro. Like
that'll never be topped. That'll never be topped. Realistically, though, everybody says it, bro. It's just when it's public.
I guess
when you're not
black,
me,
just for the record. Public, not me, just for the record.
When you're not black and it's
made public, he says naysayers.
Naysayers, yes.
Now, Jay, when you got that durag on, you hit a little ulterior alter ego. I probably won't say nothing to you, gang. I mean, hey, my head rock with it, Jay.
You guys ever seen the episode of Family Guy where they think the world is ending? And Peter's like, I'm going to do what I've always wanted to do. I'm going to walk into an urban neighborhood.
No, man.
Yeah. And then he comes back with a crown and a scepter, and he's like, they respected me.
Oh my god!
Yeah, but this what I don't get, yo, man. People were letting Roman slide for that, but they found a video of Jacob saying it. Jacob more hood than Roman. Like, why y'all so mad?
Oh my god, bro!
I'm not gonna lie. You looked at Jacob Fatu and you looked at Roman Reigns. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jacob a full old nigga. Yeah. Like, what's good, my nigga? I probably be like, yo, what's good,
bro? Because like, you see the way he was talking to the police.
Oh yeah,
it's like punk ass police. I didn't even do nothing.
Like, when Roman said it, they're like, "Oh, he got it," but people want to be mad at Jacob. Bro, Jacob more in the hood than Roman is.
Even after
brought from the hood.
Even
he's
after
been in jail, bro.
Like, he been in the hood. He been in the trenches with you, but y'all not gonna let him slide, but Roman slide.
Even after they let him go, punk ass police.
Right, bro. I was like, yeah.
That was real. That was real.
Hey, speaking of police, that Solo shit was funny. Hey, Cody, help me out, bro. Come on.
Help me out.
Solo Sikoa is the funniest wrestler in the world right now. The way him and Miz did the dance when Miz was beating his ass every Solo Sikoa is the funniest wrestler.
Bro, he said, bro, they were pushing him in the car. He goes, man, he's like, call my lawyer, man, shit. Man. I saw the clip. That shit was
man, that shit was hilarious, bro.
Solo just got natural charisma to his comedy, you know.
And to think,
I was
he was going to be the next
probably his real personality too, like his actual.
And to think he was going to be the next tribal chief for.
This is literally him for like a year. Yeah, bro, that was bad. That was bad, bro.
Like,
they were trying way too hard.
Y'all see the behind the scenes commercial when the Bloodline did their little 2K thing, and then as soon as they said cut, Solo just bust out laughing because he was trying to hold it in. Yeah, bro. They had him doing that for a year and a half.
Oh wow!
Someone said Solo the Entertainer. That's hilarious.
Solo is funny as shit, man.
That's like
he said friend. 4 letters, 1 word. Stop. It's the way he looked after.
I cannot imitate that look he gives whenever he pops himself, but it's so funny when he pops himself.
He said, anytime, any place.
Solo's a national treasure.
That's the first we saw it. I was like, oh shit, he actually got some personality. Here we go, Solo.
I would love to see him clown on Ricochet back when Ricochet was corny. Oh my god, that shit would be hilarious. When Logan Paul was like, that was cool for a TikTok. I was like, damn. He got to cut
like,
your ass. I'm not gonna lie.
You got cooked by a YouTuber. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, damn. I was like, damn, Ricochet, I gotta go to AEW game. Yeah,
I think that was the day he decided. He was like, yeah.
Y'all remember?
I think I'm gonna head out right quick.
Y'all remember when Ricochet was in the ring with Drew McIntyre and he's like, yeah, I didn't come here to talk. And Drew's like, then shut up.
Then shut up.
I'm like, damn.
I was like,
shut up.
I was like, damn. If you say something else, you better flip off his chest or something right now.
At that point, he should have just dropped the mic. He just like, what's up? Like, the fuck?
This man, Drew, really looked at Punk with his torn tricep and said, I prayed for this. And then
Drew McIntyre is my spirit animal. Every time he opens his mouth, I agree with everything he says. What he said on Impulsive about Travis Scott, I 150% agree with. Everything that man says is straight from my heart.
Justified heel, man. I love it.
This motherfucker really tweeted. He really tweeted "bored at work, LOL," and won the world title. This motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, he lost it. Fuck.
Fuck.
That's the shit that gets me, bro. He just said, fuck.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh man, Drew is fucking.
If Drew McIntyre is the one that beats Cody, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Hey, Nate. You remember?
Hey,
Gunther got personality too. Y'all remember in NXT when Gunther and Roderick Strong had the one-on-one and Gunther chopped him, and then Gunther after went.
That match was gas though. That was a good match.
He chopped. It was the early 2.0 day. He chopped him. Roddy did a backflip, and Gunther went.
Gunther's funny. He's funny.
Oh my
when he did a massive balls with Miz, Gunther got some personality. Come on. Oh, man.
He said, Randy, you're going to do what you do best. You're going to screw it up because you're a screw up. Oh, my God.
Damn.
He called Damien Priest street, street trash.
I'm going to get these two super
That was crazy.
Quick.
Y'all remember when he was calling Mandy Rose God's greatest creation and Corey was in his mind?
With Carmella as his wife, which is crazy.
Yeah, he was doing that.
I don't remember that.
That was like right before the pandemic. Right before the pandemic. Or like leading into it. He was
But now there was this segment where Mandy Rose was like walking and doing her entrance, and every time Byron Saxton like talked during Mandy's entrance, Corey was like, "Shut up, Saxton!
Shut up, Saxton!
Shut up, Saxton!"
As a fan of Daniel Bryan,
he said, "Just enjoy."
As a fan of Daniel Bryan, it's disappointing to hear that his WrestleMania 31 didn't mean anything. You know what? I have a different perspective on that.
I do too.
I think Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson at this point right now, I think he's just mad at WWE because they keep telling him to stop doing the yes chant. Or maybe not mad, but honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think that nigga capping like crazy.
No, I think there's more.
I think this is just me. This is not nobody else. Nothing I've seen. I just think that nigga capping. There's no way you're telling me. Like, I understand you being in pain. I can feel you being in pain. But to say that didn't mean anything to you or barely meant anything to you, that's bullshit, my nigga.
I think he worded it wrong. If you look at the full quote, he was basically saying like there was a lot of, like you said, the health issues and then the mental issues he was going through, and the fact that him and Brie, like, he was basically stressed out of his mind. And I feel like what he was trying to say was he didn't really get to enjoy the moment he probably wanted to enjoy because he had so much stuff in his personal life going on that took him away from it. I just think it was poor wording to say it meant nothing.
And I mean,
and that's fair then.
I think a perfect example is Kurt Angle, prime Kurt Angle. I think like we praise that period of his career, but that was like literally the darkest time. So he doesn't. He's not going to look on that. He's not going to look back at that time with like, oh yeah, that was an amazing time. Like, because I was putting on 5-star classics. That was a dark time. He doesn't want to remember that. He doesn't want to be brought back to that.
I think there's also a piece of it too. There seems to be, because it happened with him, it happened with Edge, it happened with Adam Cole, it happened with Samoa Joe. These guys go from WWE and go to AEW, and they can't help themselves, and they have to start talking shit about WWE every chance they get. It just feels like at this point, how long has AEW been in business now? 6 years. Like, just let it go. Just focus on your own shit. Like,
I think for All In, like, why that moment meant so much to Bryan was one that was something that he did on his terms that happened organically. Like WWE, it was kind of like a here, motherfucker, damn, like leave us alone type shit. I felt like mentally and all that, like that was like his moment, like with his kids and stuff. The way he described it in the interview, I didn't take it as a shot to WWE. I took it as there was so much shit going on in my personal life that I didn't get to enjoy it to a full extent. I just think it was poor wording on his part.
I could understand that completely, but again, it's
I'm
hard,
with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, my mind immediately goes because every guy that goes over there does it at some point. So
and I guess I'm kind of with you on that sense, Jay, because like I can understand like okay, kind of like and Nate, your example with Kurt Angle was great. Like I can understand that aspect of it. Okay, you were stressed, you didn't really get to enjoy it. You wish you could have enjoyed that moment a little bit more because at the end of the day, the yes movement was like even though CM Punk had to leave for it to happen, the yes movement was still crazy. Like the yes movement was still unbelievable. Yeah. So like I kind of am with Jade. I just feel like sometimes when these guys go over there, like an example of people talking mess about WWE and me understanding a little more, FTR. If you guys hate WWE for the rest of your life, I get it. They had y'all shaving each other's backs on live TV in a shower, right? I was like, I feel y'all on that. I would get y'all more, right? But it's just like when Edge talks mess about WWE, I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, Edge was treated like the GOAT that he was the entire time he was there.
Yeah, and
he got the retirement match that he wanted against fucking.
And you know what's crazy? And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy when you look at Edge? He doesn't fit the Vince McMahon like mold on what Vince sees in a superstar, and yet he was still that motherfucker.
Yeah,
like Edge is an overachiever. Like I'd be happy
like he got the singles career and the tag team career to be a 2-time Hall of Famer. Like he's got it all. Like,
he had his Shawn Michaels run too. He didn't need a title to put out some of his best work. Like his second run,
he's revolutionized WWE twice.
Yeah,
twice. So like when people like that, like, all right, bro. Like, all right, oh cool. Like it just kind of feels like somebody told you to say something negative against WWE. Like even though Dax Harwood always bring up his daughter, I get it. Like WWE treated y'all like shit, and y'all were. Like they treated y'all worse than unbelievably so. Kurt Hawkins Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Like they treated y'all worse than them. I get it. I understand why y'all hate that. Right? Even Ricochet, like as of right now, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Like they really didn't put nothing with you when they gave you dog. And you was losing to everybody. Like I still don't think he's won a match against AJ Styles ever. And they've had like 10 of them. I still don't think he's won a match. I feel you. But like when it was kind of like Jay, when other people start kind of talking about it, and then like even Bobby Lashley too, when he was kind of in that mode where like they didn't really treat me right in the second run. You were feuding with Sami Zayn and your fake sisters.
You see, but I like to look at shit with a different perspective. So from Bryan's point of view, I see a lot of people disagreeing about me with Bryan. I don't think telling the truth about the product and what it is talking negatively. Bryan left because he wanted to do things another way, which is fine. But like he mainly left because WWE, like whether y'all like it or not, they're not repping the pro wrestling brand. That's what Bryan Danielson in his heart represents. Right. Bryan Danielson wanted to tell more in-ring stories. He wanted to bleed. Vince told him to his face, we don't do that shit here. So I don't think, for people in the chat disagreeing, I don't think that's speaking negatively. I think like he's telling the truth. WWE's more about the entertainment aspect, which is 100% fine. This podcast is built off of WWE, which is perfectly fine if you're into the entertainment thing. That's not what he was there for. He wants to bleed. He wants to be able to make you feel emotions with pro wrestling and have the stories be secondary. WWE is more story primary, wrestling secondary. That's not what he's about. Right. So again, to the people in the chat, I don't think that's him speaking negatively. That's him saying WWE has a way to do things. I didn't like the way how it went, by the time I was gone, even though I had a great time there. I'm more for this. I rep this more. I don't think that's speaking negatively, chat. I think that's him speaking what he likes and what he prefers. He's not like Ricochet, where Ricochet has gone on Twitter and said WWE fucking sucks. That's different.
That's a completely different.
That's different. But Bryan Danielson has said WWE is mainly entertainment, and I mainly want to focus on the in-ring work. That's the only main criticisms I've heard Bryan Danielson really give WWE, and that's not negative.
Just to put a cap on it, that's drifting into a completely different conversation. I completely agree with you that for anyone to be mad at and Sasha Banks too, for that matter. Mercedes Moné. For anyone to be mad at either one of them because they wanted to do a different style of wrestling, that's none of your business. They want what they want. I was strictly talking about the one comment that was taken out of context about the WrestleMania moment. And again, my point was, if it was just one person, that'd be one thing. But when it's a string of guys leaving WWE and then spewing shit, it starts to feel like a pattern. But yeah, no, I hold no ill will towards Daniel Bryan wanting to finish his career somewhere else. I mean, I think he could also see, because remember at the time when he left, that was really the beginnings of the tribal chief. Yeah. And I think he could smell it in the air that that's where they were heading, and that there wasn't going to be room for him in the main event too. So there was a number of reasons why
he was going to be turned into an enhancement talent, basically.
Right? Yeah. Shit, him and Edge got stacked. Him and Edge both got stacked. Yeah.
What do you say? He said, "I'm a stack him. I'm a smash him."
Plus, he's a professional. Most people would leave and not do a job. Like when he left, he literally left on the stipulation that if Roman beat him, he would have to leave WWE forever. So when he left, he made Roman look like a god before Roman became even more godly.
Gave him probably his best in-ring match too.
Low key,
bell to bell.
Roman's best rival.
Because like Roman was like, "Oh yeah, you want to wrestle now? All right, cool. Let me show y'all I can do this."
Yeah. Oh, that match was so good, bro. That's probably one of the best matches from that era, from that pandemic era.
For sure.
Daniel Bryan probably has two of the best matches from that entire.
Word. I was about to say that Iron Man match. I'm so mad it wasn't in front of a crowd. That 60-minute Iron Man match, crazy.
Which one?
Or no, it wasn't an Iron Man match. He just went 60 minutes. With
it was him and AJ
Styles.
Yeah.
It wasn't an Iron Man. I'm sorry, but he went 60 minutes though. Like they went an hour, which was crazy.
No, they was cooking for sure.
Alistair Black and Apollo Crews went like over 30 minutes on a random wall.
Was the match good? Was the match good?
It was pretty good.
It was good, but like
Alistair
Black and Apollo Crews should not be going 30 minutes.
I was so confused.
30-minute match with them. I
was so confused. It was
like 2 commercial breaks and
I was like, they letting them wrestle? Like, man, I was like, damn, y'all must got nothing playing. They was like, Vince was like, just go out there and fucking.
Is this what Paul Heyman was booking?
You know what Vince was doing backstage? He said.
he was looking at his roster. He's like, damn it, I don't have anyone for this damn show.
He's looking at the match. Like, what the fuck?
They were like, oh crap, I forgot to turn up the script before this.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Professional wrestling. Oh God.
You wrote this script? Get the fuck out.
Brian,
Brian's
career also was kind of like a happy accident too. There were certain things that lined up for him to be successful in WWE, for being honest. The CM Punk situation happened, and the whole situation of his injuries coming back.
He got it out the mud, bro. He got out the mud.
Like, there were certain things that lined up, because even after he won the championship at Mania, Vince still told him that Roman was still going to be their next guy.
The plan was Brock Lesnar was supposed to kill Daniel Bryan instead of Super.
Yeah, Roman was still in the Shield, so they always had the plan for him, you know. So Bryan was never supposed to be the guy, really.
You know what's so crazy? So obviously, Super Cena died when Brock Lesnar suplexed him 16 times. Imagine if that was Daniel Bryan instead of Cena. How long would Super Cena would have gone? Would he just went to the other brand? He would still been Super Cena?
He would have still had about another year. 2015 was his last great year consistently. Like, after that, he started doing part-time stuff after that, so.
No, but I'm saying, like, because Brock Lesnar killing
Super Cena.
I think AJ Styles.
I mean, he did kick out of an Avalanche AA, so.
I mean, he did, but like, was
everybody did.
But Super Cena
not Avalanche, Avalanche.
Roman Reigns done it.
Not Avalanche.
But Roman Reigns did it. Roman Reigns did it.
Roman's done it. AJ's done it. I've seen many.
But he did it after.
I seen
Ambrose did it.
No, but this was after AJ though. AJ, that's when Cena had already like, all right, your powers have depleted.
Cody did.
AJ was like really 6 AAs, bro.
Cody.
But AJ Styles, when he did it though, that was like a big deal at the time. Everybody else after that was like when Roman did it.
Yeah,
everybody's done it now. CM Punk just did it in their last match.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
Kevin
saying.
Owens
At the time, when
did.
AJ did it in 2016, that was a big deal. Now everybody else after that,
no, KO did it way before AJ in 2015.
The Avalanche,
Battleground.
He kicked out of an Avalanche.
He kicked out of an Avalanche,
bro. I'm telling you, people.
I forgot Kevin did that. I didn't know he kicked out of an Avalanche.
He kicked out of one of that Battleground.
The Attitude Adjustment might be the most kicked out finisher ever, bro. People have been kicking out of that for. I can't remember the last time he actually hit just one and actually beat somebody. It's been decades, bro. So
I mean, shit. When's the last time Cody Rhodes only hit one Crossroads?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. After Roman's career, it might be the spear. It might be the spear, bro.
Probably.
Because there's only certain moves.
People start kicking out a Braun Breaker spear. I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, it's gonna happen. What you mean? Melo did it. What you mean?
And then NXT, though.
That's fine.
It's NXT.
Yeah, that's NXT. I'm fine.
Yeah.
If I see fucking Jey Uso kick out of a spear, I'm gonna be pissed. Love you, Jey. I love you.
I'm not gonna lie. If Jey Uso beats somebody with a spear, I'm gonna be pissed.
He did. Austin Theory.
He has.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a jobber. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Makes sense.
Run like this.
I always wanted to see Brock do a spear. Can you just do it one time?
Oh, but I'm not gonna lie. I know they present him well, but I hate Bobby Lashley's spear. I get the Hurst
I've always
presented
hated
really well,
Bobby Lashley's
but I
spear.
hate his spear. Bro.
It looks
I
like
hate his
garbage.
spear.
Well, yeah,
It looks like he
Stars
just the one where he just rolls on the side of him.
Yeah,
I hate that
I
shit.
love that. I love that.
I hate that shit.
I hate
But
Edge's spear.
That's cool.
Everyone.
I think Edge's spear is better.
He
than
hugs
Bobby's.
you, man. Just drop down, gang.
Come here, baby.
I feel like
Edge has
Bobby
probably
Lashley's
the
like
safest
rolling in the flowers with you, like. Yeah,
Jay
let's
don't
roll in
even
this field
spear
and
you. He
analyze
shoulder
this.
tackles you.
Yeah, bro. I look like Jay. I'm like, how did Gunther hit a better spear than you, bro? I was like, dang, Gunther hit a better spear. That's not even his move.
Jay Spear sucks.
Stardust kicked out of the
U.S. Open
that
Challenge.
shit,
Yeah.
that shit.
Hey.
Bro, everybody
Everyone
was.
yeah.
Wade was. Rusev was. Neville was. Everybody in that Open Challenge was.
So maybe that's how John Cena said, you know what? I'm gonna show everybody I can wrestle. Everybody kick out of my finish. Fuck it.
False finish. False finish,
Cesaro
brother.
was. Ziggler was.
That's
Ziggler
why he
kicking
had
out
match was
everything.
Cesaro.
he added the STF, added other things to his criteria.
That
You know?
shitty
I'm
ass.
mad they
STF.
never really put out more of a rivalry between him and Cesaro. They could have had a crazy trilogy.
Bro.
But it's Cesaro.
Bro. that match was
Yeah,
nuts.
like it's
It was
Cesaro.
Cesaro.
It's Cesaro.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset, man. They could have had
Remember
That's
when
crazy, man. That.
Remember when he was
Damn,
rolling around
such
with
a
Asana?
Oh my God, Antonio Cesaro.
Antonio Cesaro.
Literally, Teddy Long lost his girl to Cesaro.
Trash.
That was weird. That was a weird thing anyway. Why was Teddy Long old ass hanging out with Oksana? Sir, can I see some ID?
Hey, what was wrong with being a sugar daddy, man? That's what he was doing. Sugar daddy.
His old.
Hey,
Holla, holla, holla.
Holla holla. All right, who wants to go first with their list? I don't know who has their list.
All right, so the way
I don't know if you have to put yours in order yet, G.
So the way we have to do the way we do it on Rated M, we go from 10 to 1. So everybody reads off what they have at 10. Then everybody reads off what we have at 9.
I gotta put this in order
Because it'll just be quick and boring if everybody goes, okay, number one, we got this, we got this. Like,
yeah.
come on, man, let's stretch out the time. Let's have conversations about all of them in the placement. I got honorable mentions too. I put.
Oh, G, hold on, G's got to put his in order. So.
Yeah,
All right, so what I want to talk about is how ass WWE's mid-card scene was in the early 2010s. That shit was god awful. They were so cooked in the United States title scene. They said, Santino, we gonna need you to hold this for a little bit while we work something out.
They had a perfect person. Zack Ryder was there, bro. They fumbled it. They just destroyed
Yeah, they're
it.
like, nah, he got over on his own. Never mind. We can't do that. That doesn't work for us.
You know how many times Vince backstage was like to every over person, just
Honestly, the only top stars they really had at the time were like, because in 2010 they took a big hit though. Like Shawn Michaels retired, Undertaker was pretty much just doing WrestleMania. Triple H went to the part-time stuff. Batista left, Jericho left.
yeah.
Like Edge retired the next year, so like they lost.
Nexus just died.
Yeah, they lost a lot of their top stars. So they pretty much all they had was Cena, Orton, like Punk,
Sheamus,
like,
and Sheamus,
three, and then Sheamus. You know, you throw in there, but he never had the star power of those three. So, you know, pretty much like star power wise, like Orton, Cena, and Punk are like just the main three for real. Like Taker, like they were interchangeable just year by year. So.
Bro, we was running Del Rio and Sheamus at like every fucking pay-per-view possible. In the one time Del Rio and Sheamus didn't happen was because I think Del Rio was like injured and Ziggler just slid right in there.
Yeah.
Which that match is amazing. You remember that match at No Way Out?
I don't remember it piece by piece, but I vaguely remember Ziggler being involved in that match.
Oh my god, that shit was
Ziggler was over.
Yeah, they were cheering him over.
They had
Sheamus.
a couple times he was Ziggler.
And then what did Jerry Lawler say? He said, "Yeah, the crowd's rocking. Let's go, Sheamus."
I was like, wow, that was Vince as fuck.
They always ignore
Vince was in there. Tell him it's Sheamus.
Bro, they really wanted Sheamus to be that guy. I told you, remember the story about the video game cover when WWE, when the THQ wanted to CM Punk in WWE 13, and WWE wanted to put Sheamus on there, and THQ was like, no, it's got to be CM Punk. He's the biggest star in the company right now. Why would we not put him on the
They
cover?
wanted Sheamus on that cover?
They wanted CM Punk told the story how he was never supposed to be on the cover of the video
We
game.
always drift into Sheamus disrespect on this podcast.
I
Every
love-
slippery slope leads to Sheamus disrespect. It doesn't matter where we fucking start, where the fucking conversation begins. Every time we have a conversation on this podcast, it eventually ends up in the land of Sheamus disrespect. And I don't like it here. I don't want to be
It's not
here.
disrespect. You're just
Sheamus
loving it.
Hey, I love Sheamus.
We love Sheamus, bro.
I love Sheamus. He's
love Sheamus
been
over
one of the
Every
most.
time he gets brought up, somebody goes, Sheamus, what the fuck? Sheamus.
For
who the-
WWE
who the
13's
fuck's
cover?
this
Yeah.
For WWE13
For
cover.
the cover is crazy.
Yeah,
For the
respect
cover
it.
is
Him
crazy.
being on a video
And
game
then
cover
the
is crazy. It's the
excuses
time
begin.
frame they
I
wanted him is
love
crazy.
Sheamus, but I like Sheamus, but
Look, Sheamus is a B+
Fucking
player with a couple main event title runs. Great tag. Like he's literally
God.
all
My
around.
God.
He's a really solid
My
guy.
fucking God.
He's really
Banger after
good.
banger.
I'm not doing this. Wait, who's going number 10?
Literally,
He's
Sheamus-
not Larry Zabisco, so we're good.
Yeah, and he ain't
Lee's
Shane
ahead.
Douglas. So
Look, I just
There's,
think
there's different levels to it though. Like I said, in 20, well, the game came out in 2012. So for him to be on the cover over CM Punk it's insane. That's insane. CM Punk is the hottest guy in the company at the time.
Not the point.
Yeah.
it's not even disrespect.
That's the point I was making. That's the point of the conversation.
Point.
I feel like the disrespect is because we don't put Sheamus in these legendary combos. He's a legend in his own right, but he's not in the legendary combos.
Certainly a top
Yeah.
30 superstar. He's a top
really
30 superstar.
good.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's had
he
some
not-
great. He's had great moments in the like that Sheamus and Cesaro tag team. I will always give him credit for because I
So
did
good.
not think that shit was gonna work at first. I was like, this is stupid. Why would you have a best of 7 series and then a tie? But the Bar is one of my favorite tag teams.
Don't forget,
They didn't work out.
Sheamus also has one of the greatest rookie years ever too. We could also put that.
Yeah.
Word. Put John Cena through a table.
All I hear is, however.
No, they don't. I love Sheamus, man. Hey, he's one of WWE's
I don't know what you're hearing, bro.
most
Nobody's
consistent-
downgrading Sheamus. They're just
Bro's almost 50. Can put on a bang with anything.
Yeah, he's one of the most consistent in-ring performers they've had for over a decade.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's
Like honestly, if WWE wasn't so top heavy, I'd be for Sheamus having one more world title run.
I
But
still
it's so-
got
it's
faith
so
for an
tough.
IC. I still
Roman
got
Reigns
faith
is
for
Super
an IC, man.
Roman Reigns doing Super Roman. Like,
Ew. We don't talk about that.
He ain't beat
time.
Tribal Chief. He
We
getting
ain't
smacked by
talking
Tribal
about-
Chief.
I wanted him to face Tribal Chief.
Bro,
I wanted.
he should have. He should have,
bro.
bro. I don't know why they never did. I never
Chief.
knew. I never understood why they never did a triple threat with him, Drew, and Sheamus.
Because Sheamus was
That would've
really
been crazy.
over in the mid card during that period.
He was the
2022.
leader of the War Games
Yeah.
group going into Bloodline.
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been the two matches. They never did. I wish they would have did was the one with Sheamus and the one with Xavier Woods. I wish they would have did those two matches, but
well, Xavier Woods. I mean, he did.
They didn't do it right.
by DQ.
They didn't do
Xavier
it
Woods
right.
beat him, man.
I was like, he won by DQ.
yeah, but they didn't do it right. They did my boy dirty, bro. He should have had a match at day one against Roman. But they
Bro,
chose
that time
fucking
frame
Brock
was
Lesnar.
funny as fuck. I remember Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of Sami Zayn on a SmackDown, and Roman was forced to choose an opponent to defend against. And after he saw Sami get cooked, Roman's like, "I'm defending against him."
Mhm. Yeah.
It did one spear and beat Sami. He said, "I defended my belly. You told me to defend it."
There you go. You told me to defend it. There you go. I
Yeah,
did
like,
it.
But Sami was hurt. You didn't say he was hurt. He just told me to defend it. I just did.
Isn't that how we got to the start of him being with the Bloodline? Isn't that
Yeah,
what, like the start
yeah.
of it?
That was slowly builded after that. Yeah. Let's
Yeah, it
go.
wasn't too long
He said,
after
"Let's
that.
go hunting. Let's go fishing." You see Sami Zayn with a neck brace.
Shout
So
out
let's
Sammy,
get
man.
out of here.
Back when I liked you, Sammy. Now you just pissing me off. But you know,
Bro, you know you about to see Sammy Hulk up for carrying, bro.
it's gonna piss me off. It's gonna piss me off. Because why are you hoping up for carrying?
And then wait, you got to do that hard ass.
Carrion's going to wind up for that forearm. He's going to miss,
Oh
land in
my
the
God.
corner. Boom! Helluva kick. 1, 2, 3. That's exactly.
Sami Zayn has overcome the odds
Yeah.
by beating.
I don't
Karrion-
know how he keeps doing it.
By beating Karrion Kross. Man who's not won a singles title.
Oh,
But yeah,
he's doing
and
it
he's
with
an underdog.
injured ribs. Holy shit.
Oh man.
I'm excited for Carrion.
Yeah, G, the
and
writing low
Scarlett
key on the
and-
wall, brother.
I really hope New York boosts Sammy out the building.
You
I
know
hope
they
do.
won't. Sammy, I don't know why. Sammy, one of them people that that just gets love no matter how many big matches he wins. He just they just like the guy.
I just you know what?
He's a sympathetic guy.
It's like
maybe it's the theme
so
song.
many matches.
Maybe it's the theme song.
He's a sympathetic guy, bro. That's what it is, bro. He's
It's
one of the best.
He's like Mick Foley.
He's one of the best.
It's hard to.
Yeah.
He's got a likable
I've seen
face.
him get booed before though, so I hope they boo him again, please. I'm so sad.
Yeah, that's when he was doing heel stuff.
When he was a heel.
When he does the underdog stuff. He has that sympathetic loser. Like he knows how to lose it. He knows how to lose.
You know what? This is the era where everybody likes participation trophies and shit, and as long as you try your hardest, we're okay. So I guess.
You about to be
But
mad.
he's not. But the thing is, he's not even a participation trophy guy. He actually wins. Oh my god!
Yo, you about to be mad as fuck when they make him the Iron Man in the Rumble at number 1. Yo, you about to be so angry of how many times they gonna say Sami Zayn is still in it. He's still in it. He's still in it.
And to be different, they'll have him come in at number 2 instead of 1. He'll be number 2.
Oh my god! They're like, yeah, here you go. He's not number 1. He's number 2. There you go, Chad.
He'll be number 2.
Maybe
number 3.
Oh my god! How is he doing it, bro? Number 10's gonna come out. Sami Zayn somehow still in it, bro. It's number 10. What are you doing?
I really don't care who wins that Rumble. I just want somebody to throw Sami Zayn out. I don't care. I don't care who the Rumble winner is. I really don't.
How we know he's not fighting? How we know he's not fighting for the world title at that show though?
Oh my fucking!
I would love that.
Oh,
yes,
Lord.
let him fight for the world title.
You want Gunther and Sammy 3 in Saudi? Cool.
Yes, please.
Just saying.
Get him out
what's
the Rumble.
WrestleMania?
Cool. We could close
Get
the
him out
trilogy
the
out.
Rumble.
Fuck Sammy.
Get him out the Rumble, please. Get him out.
Nah, you know what's gonna happen? He gonna lose, and then he gonna enter the Rumble and win. Sami Zayn, after wrestling 2 matches, somehow, some way, has done it.
And you know what's crazy?
Oh my god!
No, I can't say.
It's in Saudi Arabia, so they could get away with that shit too. That's the funny part.
I was gonna say
get away with
watch him
that
be
shit.
number 30.
Never mind. It's been done.
Sami Zayn is literally, he's literally Allah over there, bro. Like that man.
No, you know what they're gonna do? They'll have him lose, and they'll stay in the ring. The Rumble's gonna be right after.
Yeah, he's number 1 off rip for no reason.
He's gonna cut a promo. Put me in the. I want to be in the Rumble.
I want to be in the match.
And he's just gonna stay in the ring.
I will be world champion.
He's gonna be number 1 by default. Just by being in the ring.
You're gonna have Adam Pearce come out and be like, okay, it's official. Like, fuck.
Y'all about to see another rant from me if that happens. Gunther just can't get rid of this guy, bro. It's like
this
Jay
is
last
funny
year.
as hell, but y'all are pissing me off because genuinely, like, they're gonna do that, and I'm gonna be like, so who the fuck?
He's gonna stay in the ring the whole time.
Who did you kick out of the Rumble to let this happen? What the fuck? Did you not have 30 before you got here?
What you mean? They're gonna give up like Garza?
Watch Adam Pearce be like, watch Adam Pearce be like, yeah, actually, Sammy, we needed a number 1. We didn't have one yet, so you got them.
Or worst case scenario, somebody's gonna get
Rumble.
Somebody's gonna get attacked backstage, be taken out. Sammy, we need you,
bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all saying it wrong, bro. Sammy's gonna be begging, and Adam Pearce is gonna be like,
"Oh my god,
Saudi Arabia, is this what you want? It's official. Sami Zayn's in the Rumble. Oh my god!
You remember how they did? You remember how they added speed?
Still in the Rumble, bro. Fuck.
You remember how they added speed to the Rumble? That's how they did. Sammy gonna walk backstage.
No, you know what's gonna happen? Sammy's gonna fucking beg, and then Tozawa's number's gonna be called, and then Tozawa's gonna look at Sammy. He's gonna be like, "Go." You got it.
That is the most likely thing I've
go get him, Tiger.
That's crazy.
Because always means it's
going to WrestleMania 9.
He's going to walk by Sammy doing this. He's going to look at Sammy's fucking puppy dog eyes, and he's going to bow and motion to the thing and get a big pop from the crowd.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
That is disgusting.
You know what's crazy too? The reason why he's going to do that, it's going to be his number, and Braun Breaker would have just spared everybody out of oblivion. And Akira Tozawa's gonna be like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with Braun Breaker. I don't want to deal with Bronson Reed."
What Braun Breaker?
Sammy.
Sammy's just gonna be sitting there like,
and then he's gonna walk past a legend like Undertaker's gonna be there, and he's gonna hype him up. You can do it, Sammy. You got it.
No, bro, it's gonna be Kevin Owens doing that shit he did at Mania, bro. Like, go out there, do it. Smack him in his face again. Oh shit.
You know what's crazy? When Kevin Owens did that, I was like, he's not winning. So what the fuck are you?
I said the same shit. Like, let's get this ass whooping.
I was like, this a lot for somebody who about to get their ass whooped. and then he won. I was like,
All right, what's
Yo,
the-
put Dre's
I got
coming
number
up.
10.
Bro, you
got
had
number
no
10?
idea. After Gunther won the world title, the first person I said was, bro, Sammy, spin the block again, bitch. Come on. You know you want to. You got a
I'm not
reason
at the
to.
Rumble.
You got yours in order, G?
oh, y'all was waiting on me the whole time. I thought we was just.
We
talking.
just got
No,
lost in
we put yours in order.
conversation again.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, but
We
I
got
thought
lost
you
in
was gonna go to
Sheamus.
everybody else.
Yeah,
before.
I'm just making sure you got yours in order. So.
It's that slippery slope, Nate. It's that slippery slope.
We'll start. We can go from the bottom. We'll go from Lewis.
Well, no, I mean I got it now, but I just thought. Okay, but so for me, I did mine a little different. Obviously there's matches on here that I'm not gonna name because I have not watched it.
No shit. We know. What's the
entirety.
list?
Right, and I'm doing this off of the ones that I've
They're
watched.
the ones you've seen. All right.
Yeah, like there's some that would be on here if I've actually watched it.
So Lewis is gonna go first. We'll let Lewis go first.
I remember.
We're gonna go from 10. Everybody's gonna name their 10s, and then we're just gonna keep going up by.
Yeah, so we go. I say what's number 10. Nate says what's number 10. So we doing it like that.
Oh, got you.
All right, so real quick, I want to say my honorable mentions. My honorable mentions was Undertaker and Edge at SummerSlam 2008 and Brock Lesnar vs. Bobby via SummerSlam 2002. Those are my honorable mentions. They did not make the list. At number 10, I have CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy at SummerSlam 2009.
That's a good one.
It's on you,
I was
Nate.
thinking about that one.
What you laughing for?
I got number 10 for a completely different reason. This is because it's just funny, man. It makes me laugh.
It's a Melina versus.
You already know what
Alicia
it is. Hell no, I'm not Cameron. This one is probably the most unserious main event we've ever seen. I'm going HBK versus Hogan. That match is funny as hell. I don't care.
HBK and Hogan on here. Okay.
This is tribute.
I don't
to
care. That
Hogan,
match is
right?
funny as hell.
But ain't Shawn Michaels get hit in the turnbuckle, then did a whole front flip to the other side?
That's the best. That's the best overstory.
Bro, it couldn't happen to a better guy.
Jay.
The irony of that match. I don't care. Number 10.
So my number 10 and my number 9 when we get there are both. I wanted to pick some ones that I didn't really think would be on anyone's list. I also was just trying to do one match from every show, or one match per show.
Right.
So at number 10, I've got in 2002, I've got Edge versus Eddie Guerrero. The crowd wasn't super into it because Edge was still fairly new to the whole singles thing. Eddie was kind of one of his first big, but Eddie was a complete professional, and I think that was one of Edge's best early matches. If you haven't seen it in a while, go back and rewatch it. It holds up. Just don't pay attention to the crowd because they didn't give a shit about Edge. But yeah, Edge and Eddie at 2002.
Okay.
We love that.
For me, my honorable mention, and I'm not gonna lie, once you hear my 10, you'll know why I switched it. My honorable mention is Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. That's my honorable mention.
At
Really love that
23?
match.
So 23?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
No.
that.
The one where Finn won.
2016.
Yeah. The one where Finn won. That's my honorable mention. Even though 23 was
It's a good match. The crowd sucked.
Yeah, sadly. But my 10, honestly, Nate, it was tribute. Hogan versus HBK. I decided to put him on there. Tribute.
Oh, you put that on 10?
Yeah, I put it back. I put that. At 10.
10 too?
Yeah,
He
that's
said
on my
it
10
couldn't
too.
have happened to a better guy.
Bro, like, that's so funny.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I have HBK, Hogan at 10. I mean, obviously it's iconic, funny as hell. So yeah.
I'm fucking crying.
So at my number 10, I have Edge versus The Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell. That's my number 10.
W pick.
That's a great
I
one.
feel like
I
that's,
love the ending. The ending is
That's
so-
actually the first.
Bro.
That's actually the first
Bro.
pay-per-view of the PG era. But I feel like that was also a combination to one of the best feuds of that era as well. Like Edge and Taker had really good matches in 08. They had a really good feud.
Oh, wait, that was the year. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
Bro, I love the ending to that match.
it was.
didn't Edge like go away for a minute? Is that the year? Is that when he came back?
Yeah, that's when Undertaker left. That's when Undertaker went away from it.
Okay.
Undertaker. That story is really good. I love that.
They had a TLC match before that, and Undertaker disappeared, and then he came back. And then,
They did a really good job there.
oh wait, though they had, man, their matches were.
Smacked him in the face with the camera.
Bro, their
Choke
story,
slammed
bro.
him.
They Cherito, and then that goofy shit at the end.
All right, what you got at 9?
What do I have at 9? At number 9, I have a match that hurts my fucking soul. It was the end of my man's main event push at WWE. Randy versus Christian SummerSlam 2011.
I knew you was gonna have that on your list.
I didn't want to put it here. Fuck that match.
Yeah, that's a great
I didn't want that shit here, but it was a great match.
That one would have been my number 11.
Kristen and Randy always, for some reason, had good chemistry. I don't know how they always did.
My number 9 is probably, a lot of people say it's the greatest opener of all time. Going with Kurt versus Ray. Just
great.
Just
balls to walls.
In and out, under 10 minutes, cool. Like that is perfect. Such a great match.
Valid match.
It's cool when you hear the story behind that. That was the first time they ever like worked with each other. Like that was the first match, the first time they locked in the ring. Like
it was just magic, bro. That's such a good pay-per-view overall, anyway. But, yeah.
Angle and Ray had great in-ring chemistry every time they were in there.
Great.
My number 9 is also an Angle match. It's a different one, and this match would be way higher if they had been given more time. Their match time was cut. They only had about 13 minutes, but they cooked.
I know what you're going with.
I've got Angle versus Eddie in 2004.
Okay.
My number 9, because I don't feel anybody was going to have this on their list. I really doubted it, but I feel like it gets forgotten about and loved because I think it was the start of what we know is one of the most iconic feuds for them, each of them. Usos and New Day on the pre-show in 2017.
That went over my head.
I was thinking about that. But,
yeah, I put it at 9 because that literally was why they got the feud they got. That was supposed to be a one-off, but everybody loved it, and so they kept it going. That's when the Usos really cemented themselves as because some of these newer fans think the Usos was just bloodline merchants when they was really cooking like that before. They had an argument for GOAT tag team before they got with the bloodline. If we keeping it a buck, so yeah,
that's a really good pull, D. That's a good.
Yeah, that went over my head. I didn't have it on my list. I should have.
It was going to go, but because it was. Go ahead.
Yeah, my number 9 is going to be an old school match. There's going to be some Bret Hart matches on RG. So this is
fair. That's fine.
My number 9, I got Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, SummerSlam '91.
It's fire.
That is, an amazing.
I was going to put that.
That's an incredible match right there. Some people don't think that's their best match. I personally believe that is the best Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect match for me. But their one at King of the Ring is also really good. But Bret and Mr. Perfect at SummerSlam '91, I got to put on here. So that's my number 9.
Bret is low key Mr. SummerSlam.
He is.
That's what I was thinking. He's right there with Brock. Good matches.
He's right there with
a lot of good matches.
It's right. He's right there with him and Brock.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be talking about Bret a lot today.
See, look, I can give Bret Hart some credit. I know he got on
that. Bret, he got Owen.
I'm not putting him on my list, but Bret Hart.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. There's at least 2 matches you should have.
You don't have any Bret Hart on your list?
That's insane.
That's why I prefaced at the start of this. Like, look, there's a lot of matches that should be on here that I didn't put.
All right. Fair enough.
I got 1 Bret match. So that's just
what's number 8?
All right. So at number 8, I have the start of one of the greatest babyface runs I've ever seen in my life, and one of the best strictly pro wrestling matches in WWE history. John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, SummerSlam 2013. It was, to me, that was the first, like, for me personally, that was the first match I saw John Cena say, "Fuck what y'all saying. I can get on this mat and I can do that shit too." And Bryan was like, "You can do that, but I'm better than you at doing that, though." And it was literally like Cena turning himself into a pro wrestler, while Bryan is like, "You can do that. I'm still better than you. You can have all the merchandise. You ain't better than me." And that's all the match was, and I loved it.
I think also what makes it even crazier, this nigga had a torn tricep in that match too. That's the same part, like a torn tricep, and that match was illegally. Like,
also, "You're not a real wrestler, you don't deserve it" promo is one of my top 5 favorite promos of all time.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's what it looks like to be a real underdog.
Yeah.
Take notes, Sammy.
Yeah.
Take notes, Sammy.
You're not a wrestler. Oh, so good.
Yeah, that was a good one too. And then when Cena mentioned all the names, and he's like, "You mentioned all those names like they're so much better than me," and Cena was like, "Bro, I can't put you in that conversation." That shit was so good, bro. That was a really good promo.
Yeah.
I wish we had more. I don't know. I feel like I just wish we had more between them. But I'm fine with what we got.
Imagine if Daniel Bryan was in WWE right now. I feel like he would give John Cena. Oh my god, he would give John Cena. But I'm not gonna lie, that might be the SummerSlam match.
Classic.
I'm not gonna lie. You might have to push Cody to the side. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, and then to add on to that too, not to mention the aftermath, the cash in, bro. That shit had me like, bro.
That's one of the best endings ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
That cash in had me like, nah, that was crazy.
I found myself saying, "Fuck you, Randy," for another year.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Randy.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
And he
Randy.
beat Cena clean too. Like, I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That shocked me.
Because Triple H was there, so we was like,
and that was the first running knee. So when it was 1, 2, 3, I was like, that's it. Like,
yeah, we were like, what the hell?
Yeah.
No, that was good.
They cooked.
Lewis, I'm actually glad you put that at number 8. I did have that number 8, but I figured somebody else was going to have it on their list. So I was like, let me move some things around. I want to choose another Cena match. So I did Cena versus Rollins at 2015. I know the Jon Stewart shit, but that match, bro, they just always had great chemistry, man. Just Cena and Rollins. The fact we won't see that one more time sucks, but God, I just
was that the match? Seth did the roll through AA on Cena, right? In that match, that was
all white, bro.
Yeah, Seth in the all white.
Just
for me, I would put that on here. It's just that ending, bro. That ending
was
like the fact that they put Jon Stewart in there. Just I don't understand that. Like they could have got anybody else to do the running, bro. J&J Security, somebody, bro. Like why are you gonna be Jon Stewart, bro? Like,
insane. Yeah, but they always had great matches, so I had to put that match there.
Yeah, but that match,
the crowd was so. Yep.
Yeah, that match is so good though. That was a great
match. Before these last few days of what we learned about Travis Scott, I had Jon Stewart as the worst celebrity involvement in history. Travis Scott's taken that over based on what we know now. But
I would say Jon Stewart just because he literally helped Seth Rollins win that match. Like literally,
at least he did something.
Yeah, literally the finish.
At least he properly hit John Cena with a chair.
He
actually did something.
At least he didn't.
I think it would have been different for me if Travis Scott actually if he kicked Cody in the dick or something and then Cena.
But now you're looking at the second biggest heel turn in history and the most historic world title win in history, and both of those fucking things now and forevermore have to involve Travis Scott. A dude who obviously did not give a fucking rip about the business. And I didn't want him involved in the first place. And now that I know that he didn't give a shit about the business, it infuriates me, though. The whole thing fucking pisses me off.
But his first night, he put a stain.
Fuck Travis Scott. Fuck Fiend. Fiend. Fuck the whole fucking thing.
You know what would really be a heel thing to do? All these reports coming out that Travis Scott done with WWE. What if it's a swerve?
No, I don't give a shit. Listen, I'm not. No, hold on. G, I'm not playing a character. This is not Do Rag Jade. That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. That's fucking stupid. I'm sorry.
Gotta get Travis Scott more heat, man.
My number 8 is just so I could get Ziggler on the list. It's Ziggler versus Ray in 2009. I think it's Ziggler's best early match, and I think it's a top 5 match for him all time. So just to make sure Ziggler is up on the list. Yeah, Ziggler and Ray.
Yes, sir. He done with his T-bone.
Ray 09, okay.
Malik, did you hear me? Mo said send him the link.
Yeah, he already got the link. I don't know why it's in his IG.
Dang, Mo. Lock in. See, I'm
trying
to help you out.
I sent it to everybody before the show.
Yeah, see, this nigga Mo. Anyways, for me, I really wanted to put
this. We love you, Mo.
I can't stand this, man. Anyways, I really wanted to put this higher on the list, and you're gonna understand why when I say it, but obviously I couldn't because it really wasn't a match. It was more of a debut, but the Fiend debut versus Finn Balor.
It's your fucking list. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know, but no. I wanted to put it's an elite debut.
That matches.
That's one of the few times I was like at the edge of my seat, like, yo.
Yeah, and for what it was, that match was okay. Like Finn Balor sold his ass off in that match.
Word. Yes. And then that's how we got NXT round 2 Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a spectacle.
Yeah,
it was a scary. It was very creepy.
Bro, I'll never forget. True story. I was watching it. What's it called? My little brother or my mother called me.
No,
she's like, "Hey, what is going on in WWE right now?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Your little brother does not want to watch it right now. He's scared." And I'm like, "Scared of what?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." He just saw the Fiend debut. Yeah,
and that entrance the first time, like. There's certain things I wish I could go back and there's certain things I wish I could go back and experience for the first time.
Nate, that is exactly my thought on it. There are a few things in wrestling that I wish I could go back and relive the first time.
That entrance, bro, I was like, this is crazy.
And by the way, my son was 3 years old when that happened, and he'd been looking forward to the Fiend showing up for months. And then as soon as the fucking lights went out, and then he bolted. He
no, bro! When I saw Bray Wyatt's head cut off on the lantern, I was like, "Nah, y'all niggas going crazy."
Oh, y'all talking about the Fiend debut?
The Fiend debut,
yes,
man.
The Fiend.
Yeah, Jay, stop. Quit playing with me. Quit hating on that song.
Don't play with me today. Okay.
Wait. No. Hold on.
I got tired of it.
Travis Scott fan in 2025?
That's fine.
Don't disrespect Utopia.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Being a Travis Scott fan is fine, but Fiend is.
No, Travis Scott been.
I got tired of Fiend. I'll say that.
Travis Scott been washed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He ain't been
washed.
Mo, you got to for you to catch up. What's your?
Can somebody clip
Jamie?
I love that.
Should we just finish this rotation and let Mo go after?
Yeah, we already did. I didn't say my name.
Oh, you didn't say yours.
So my number 8 is the TLC match of SummerSlam 2000. That's my number 8 match right there. At least Edge and Christian, Hardy's never have a bad tag team match together.
Undefeated against both.
They're about to.
Mo, we undefeated.
Edge and Christian ain't in there.
Oh God!
Shut up.
We're not going to talk about that.
I said we undefeated against both them tag team bums. That's all right.
Here y'all go.
Yeah, the fact Edge and Christian won every single time. Dude,
yeah, bro, we're undefeated.
Kind of pissing me off a little.
3-0, bro. 3-0.
It don't matter. We still won. It don't matter.
Because it was in North Carolina.
And they're gonna run that shit back again.
All right, so read your number. Your 8, 9, and 10.
Okay. First, before I do that, honorable mentions: Angle Austin, 2001, best match I've ever seen end in a DQ. Second honorable mention, the Fatal 4-Way in 2017. It just barely missed my list. That shit is
G's inside
carnage.
Boiling. I can feel him. I can feel
I'm sorry,
G. I can feel the tension.
I'm sorry. I literally
that's in G's top 5, bro.
I thought about G's reaction.
I was thinking about
cut
that.
it out of the
It's
list.
top 5, bro.
I thought about it.
Bro, I felt G trying to keep a stoner face, but I'm like, I feel the anger, bro.
And then last honorable mention, Brett Perfect. Just too much Brett. Move enough. So I cut that out.
Fact. Yeah, I cut that one too.
So yeah, number 10. Okay, this is the only biased inclusion because I don't care. Brock Cena 2014, bro. I don't care. That shit was.
Again, I feel the disgust through the screen just looking at G, bro. Like I just feel.
Shit was.
You want to know what the disgust is,
bro?
That he has it on an index card instead of like in his notes.
Like why? Because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I was like, I had one sheet of paper where I was like writing down all the matches I could think of, and then I had to make cuts, and then I was like, all right, fine.
You right-handed in 2020.
Are you doing a PowerPoint presentation?
Like, just type it on your phone. Like,
I can't just write things out. I like writing. God damn.
He had steak sauce on his.
Oh, you know, you right. Ruth Princess was expensive. I know. My fault.
All right, so you got Cena Brock.
Yeah, Cena Brock. Number 9, I got Undertaker and Edge, 2008, the Hell in a Cell match.
Okay.
And then at number 8, I got Razor HBK, 1995. Backpacks that show like a motherfucker, and it's better than the original.
I agree. That's a good one.
All right. So should Mo go and do his number 7? Then
I'll just go ahead and do 7.
Number 7.
Back on screen.
Stupid. Number 7, I have John Cena versus Daniel Bryan from 2013. Just spoiler, I literally have those 2 main matches from 2013 back to back. Like,
why you gonna spoil it? You're fucking terrible, yo. Why the fuck you spoiling it?
Oh no, I spoiled number 6.
Most of the type of person to take you to go see a movie be like, yo, this movie's gonna be good. Just wait till the ending and then explain the ending. Like, why the fuck am I here?
Just wait till the ending, bro. The guy you fall in love with dies at the end of the movie.
I could be talking about Bray Wyatt and Kane. I mean,
but Mo's the type of person to tell everybody that Iron Man died. That's the type of person he is.
You don't have that spoiled for me. I was pissed off. I was fucking pissed.
Like, gang, in Iron Man 3, Pepper died, but then she came back.
Yeah, Cena Bryan. I don't think I have to explain that one.
All right, so you got Cena Bryan. All right.
For me, my number 7, I have the Fatal 4-Way from SummerSlam 2017. Brock, Joe, Strowman, and Roman. That shit was just 4 big ass guys wanted to fucking kill each other, yo. That shit was great.
Bumping me.
Nobody was safe at ringside, bro. Nobody.
Shit was chaos.
That shit was chaos than a motherfucker. If anybody loves powerhouses, that's your match.
You like meat?
Yeah, that's your match.
There's a lot of big meaty men slapping meat tonight.
The smallest guy in there, pause, because Mo's a fucking child. The smallest guy in that match was Roman. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is nuts.
Roman was like 260 at the time. 260.
He's like 6'3", 260, bro.
Yeah, like all right. My number 7 has already been mentioned. Take your Edge, Hell in a Cell. I just love the story going into it. Like Edge finding that demented side of him again, like him beating Mick Foley's ass to get in that space. It's just like whenever someone, no disrespect, Lewis, I'm sorry, but whenever someone says Christian's better than Edge, bro, I look at that feud. I'm like, this is why I have Edge over Christian. I know it. I know, Lewis. This is why I have Edge over Christian. It's a very small gap, but this feud, like Edge's mindset, his character work, when he took out La Familia, he had Vicky Guerrero in the corner. I ain't never seen Christian deliver a promo like that. I am sorry. That performance, that shit was great. His character during this time, that shit was beautiful. And this match was really good. And I like the ending where Undertaker did everything to Edge that Edge did to him. It was great. It was a great match. Cinema.
Great storytelling.
Great storytelling. And, and main event, and Christian didn't. So, sorry.
Yeah.
My number 7 is who said something in chat? What's Nate talking about?
No,
I was looking at Lewis. I'm just trolling Lewis.
Christian over Edge. Edge over Christian. He lost.
Bro, I said from talent. Yeah, I do. What the fuck? Not as an overall package, but because that's an unfair combo. Christian dies.
7 for me. 2003 Angle versus Lesnar. Angle and Lesnar cooked every time they were in the ring together, and the F5 reversed into the ankle lock is one of my favorite reversals of all time, quite frankly, just to be a wrestling nerd for a second. So, Lesnar, I think every match that Lesnar had with Angle during his first run might be better than any match point blank that he had during his second run, because Angle and Lesnar were.
That's
tough. I'm just saying it's debatable. It's debatable, but for me,
I don't think that's crazy because I feel like Angle and Lesnar, every match they had got better. Like the WrestleMania,
I think the Iron Man match is the best.
The WrestleMania match was solid, and the SummerSlam match I thought was better. Then the Iron Man match was like really good. So they got like better. They got better each time, So.
Every time.
Yep.
For me, my number 7. I'll make sure I have this right because I closed my phone. I'm like an index card like Mo. Was Randy versus Christian. My early days when I was like going from being a little kid to like a young adult, there's not a lot of times I remember cheering for the bad guy. Christian was one of them. I felt they did him dirty after he won that world title. I thought, like, okay, cool. Edge is retired. He won the world title for his best friend. Cool, yada, yada, yada. And then he lost it 5 days later. When he won it back, I was happy. I was like, yes, because why would y'all do that to him? Why would y'all make him defend his title?
Right.
At that time, SmackDown was still taped. So 2 days after he won it, right? Like
2 days is crazy.
I was like, why is everybody treating Christian like the heel here? Like, this is crazy. Like, this is legit unfair. Nobody else they would do this to. So yeah, I really love that match. I thought the first two they had, they were good, but like I always felt like I was left wanting more. This match definitely was kind of like, okay, this is what I wanted. I still wish Christian would have won, but I get it. Hall of Pain was right there. Can't do that with a heel. I get it.
Yeah. So my number 7, even though the storyline was crazy as hell, this match was really good. I got Eddie and Ray in the custody of Dominic ladder match.
That's a good thing. Good pull.
Where the fuck is Mickey?
Motherfucker! The storyline was wild going into it. The fact they fought for custody of a child, but Eddie and Ray, bro, their match quality is just, man. They never had that match.
I went back and watched that match recently, and I don't remember it being as good as it was when I watched it the other day.
Dominic, no eres tu papá, mijo. No, I'm your papi.
The story was so crazy going into it, but the match was really good, bro. SummerSlam 05 as a whole, actually.
Is it true, Dad?
So what?
So SummerSlam 05 as a whole is one of the best SummerSlams.
It's a good one.
Yo, you know what I never got about that build? Like, if it wasn't true that Dominic was Eddie, why did Ray look at Dominic like that? It was like,
right.
but let's be real. Eddie could have been right. He just lost the custody. Could have been right though, because they fought for custody. They didn't say,
look at Dom now.
So I was like, I didn't say I'm
bro.
your
I'm looking
father.
I'm looking at Dom. I'm like, bro, you might be Eddie's son for real. Like,
Word.
Well, if you look at any pictures of Ray from back in WCW when he didn't have his mask, you can tell Ray is actually. But with the mullet,
yeah, dude, it's
with
the
mustache,
mullet, dude.
I'm telling you.
You know what I didn't
but
get? You know what I didn't understand? Let's bring out the woman that can tell the truth. Where the fuck is Angie? Like, bring her in the story to sort this shit
I'll
out.
talk about Eddie Ray.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
bring her
that's my number
ass
7.
out
I
here.
love that match.
Sort
man.
this shit out.
That show was
That match
hilarious.
That match was
Nah, Matt, that's crazy.
What you say?
I just realized how he said it because of his profile.
oh my god.
And it's like, damn.
Where the fuck was Vicky? God damn it!
He said, "Damn."
Sponsored by CPS.
Oh my god.
But what's crazy though, back in the day though, back in the day, you could do a story like that and make it believable. Like in 2005, I didn't know if that was real. And I was like, I don't know if that's real or not, bro.
I
Like,
wouldn't have known either.
In 2025 though,
2025,
like everything pro wrestling said, it would be sponsored by CPS.
Yeah, everything now is too. It's too hard to get away
You're
with.
foul, bro. You're foul.
They have a CPS.
Our Pampers.
Why are you like this, bro?
Kids are us.
Oh my god.
Kids are us.
They have a pamper box. They have a
Kids
pamper
are
box
us.
next to
Kids
the
are us.
Prime logo. Next to the
Oh
Prime
my
bottle.
God. The custody, the paper for the custody got a Pampers.
Now you know it's gonna be sponsored by. It's gonna have a big Chuck E. Cheese sign on the briefcase.
Oh, jeez.
All right, bro. All right.
Dude, hold up. Ever since WWE put on a featured match sponsored by Dude Wipes, nothing is out of the question for me.
Dude Wipes.
Nothing. They put on a
Dude
sponsored
Wipes.
match with Dude Wipes on the side of the ring. Ever since they did
Wasn't that during Jimmy?
Why-
Wasn't that during Jimmy versus Jay?
I think so.
Oh yeah, because they knew
yeah.
that match was the shit break.
Yeah,
so
that-
get
yeah,
Dude Wipes.
That shit, yeah.
Get Dude
Wipes.
Wipes. Y'all gonna need it later.
Bro, you know how bad it was? Jimmy used to have to tell his kid or whatever to put the phone down and watch his dad.
He said, "Yeah, get on that phone." I was like, "Damn."
I was on that damn phone. You know, I get it now though. I get it.
She's already prepared.
Honestly, I
She's
probably
already
would have
prepared.
started. I probably would have started a flippy shit chant. Just do something in the match.
Something,
Do a flip.
anything.
Grab his dick.
Best
and
part of
twist
that
it.
match
Do
was
a
the
headlock.
suicide dive at the beginning.
Do a headlock.
Grab his, yo.
Flippy shit.
Grab his dick and twist it.
That's one of the craziest chants at the
That's what
wrestling
needs to happen
show.
the most, so we'll be happy.
So Mo, you already said your number 6, so you can go ahead and just read it
Yeah,
up quick.
Punk Lesnar. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one of those 2013 matches. It's just, I'm biased towards David versus Goliath.
That's a great match. That's a great match.
It's
Fantastic.
too damn
match.
good. Too damn good.
Beautiful match.
Lewis, what do you have at 7?
Mo, what did you have as? Oh wait, no wait.
Punk Lesnar.
We're at 6.
We're doing 6. We're at 6.
Wait, we're at 6. Yeah. We're at 6. Okay.
6.
At number 6, I have the greatest women's match of SummerSlam history and one of the greatest rematches from WrestleMania, which is Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair at SummerSlam 2022.
I did not.
I was there. How did I forget about that match?
That was a cut for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I did not put no women on this match. That's tough. Oh well.
I was thinking, bro, because there's not a lot of good women matches on SummerSlam.
But like
Not
Becky
like elite.
Yeah, but like Becky
They're
Bianca
not.
did cross my mind, but I just didn't put it.
That
on.
one is
forgot
so,
about that match.
bro. That Spanish fly off the middle rope and then going into the KO, bro. This shit is so good, bro.
Yeah,
So
it's a
great.
match.
And that was the start of the true Triple H era, not that TKO bullshit.
Yeah.
But it was one of the greatest rematches from a WrestleMania match, and it culminated in elite women's story. It's so good.
That's one of the best stories they told.
Sasha and Asuka in 2020 almost.
That's so good. So good.
Forgot about that match.
Sleeper. It's a sleeper.
I mean, I honestly left all pandemic stuff off.
Yeah,
the
word,
2020.
word.
I was
couldn't
just
do it.
like,
I
I was
couldn't
like,
do it.
I was like, even like I was thinking
That
Dom
was-
and
that was
Seth,
the-
but I was like,
Yeah.
That
was the only one I considered.
Yeah, my number 6 was probably my favorite SummerSlam opener ever. Like just watching it live. I know I've talked a lot of shit about one of the guys in this match, but this match is incredible. Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler 2018. Just that era of Seth Rollins. Oh my god! And you put him with Dolph Ziggler, like who is an elite worker, regardless of what I think about him.
That match slipped my mind. It slipped my mind.
Bro.
It was a cut
There's-
for me, but
yeah.
man.
Bro, that match.
One of the best,
especially with the return of Dean Ambrose. I was like excited. I was like, oh shit, because I was like, all right.
That's where they should have done the fucking.
It's gonna be a lunatic in mine.
Is this when Drew McIntyre was with Dolph?
Yeah.
You got a psychopath in your corner.
Yeah,
have a lunatic.
I got a lunatic in mine.
Shut up, Seth.
Hold on, that shit was that was a bar though.
That was corny.
But the
it was corny,
return, but that return, I was waiting. I was like, God, please, we need something, please.
Bro.
Like this shit.
It was just another example. It was just another example of WWE. Like, just shut up and let the music play. Just let the moment speak for itself. Just
I knew it was
I'll never forget,
so late.
I'll never forget when the Hardys stole Enzo and Cass's moment, and Michael Cole was like, "Things are about to be broken." Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut up, Michael.
That was corny.
Shut up.
I was like, shut the fuck up.
Luckily, I was screaming too loud for me to pay attention.
It's like imagine people, like, I just don't understand, like, when big returns happen like that, just shut up. Like, imagine if people are talking during the
Christian.
Nah, that one was bad.
They did the same thing when
the
they returned at the Rumble
fact that Vince told Todd Grisham to say that is nasty.
Bro, when he
like,
came
how
back
much you gotta hate a nigga
Michael
for that,
Cole
bro?
Was
bro,
so
he tried
dry.
to put a blue dot on him because he thought he had a ratty face.
Like, how much you gotta hate a nigga, bro? That's different levels of hate, bro. That's
I still question to this day why Christian wanted to come back. Like, I still question to this day. Go to New Japan, brother, please.
Right?
That was
Todd
Grisham,
I think.
Yeah.
Todd Grisham told that story.
Anyway.
He was like, I wanted to be enthusiastic, and then Vince was like, no, cut that shit out.
Yeah.
No.
It's
made
Christian.
him the face of the brand. Okay, bro.
Once you hear down the pipe that the big boss man wanted to put a fucking blue dot over your face, I don't understand what makes you.
What was I thinking about?
Yeah, I was thinking about literally.
I was like, what the fuck did Big Boss Man have to do with
from
this?
Cobb County, Georgia, goddamn.
My number 6, the match has already been mentioned. It's just a little bit higher up for me, but I think it has. Maybe I'm wrong. Cena versus Styles in 2016.
No, not yet.
It will be.
It will be mentioned.
It will be mentioned.
Yeah, Cena and Styles. That may have been. How do I phrase this? That Cena and Styles may have the best, most unexpected, best ring chemistry I've ever seen. Because I did not look at so, like, obviously I knew the match was going to happen just because it was a dream match scenario. But when they first announced Cena and Styles for the first time, I in no way thought they were going to have the kind of ring chemistry that Cena and Styles had together was magic. It's just like Cena and Punk and Cena and Orton. It's magic. Every time they're together, it's incredible. And obviously it helped elevate AJ to the next big star in the company, which he was. Just incredible. So yeah, that's my number 6.
Does Cena have a match for Clash in Paris yet?
I gotta get SummerSlam first.
I know, but I'm saying, like, well, I mean, we already know Naomi now, but we know Naomi got a match. That's what I was saying. Like,
oh no,
it should be AJ. Bring AJ back to France. Back when he fought Cody, and bring him back.
Good cook.
And I don't care. And honestly, I don't care if he has the IC title or not. I don't care. That should be the Paris match, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because, like, what else is Cena gonna do?
Yeah, I don't want him with the IC title.
And honestly,
judging what happened at AAA, let Dom hold both the IC and AAA. Make it time.
Yeah.
Why not? Fuck it. And then Finn Balor took a both from him.
Shut up.
All right.
Anyways,
if you gotta go to AAA to win a world title, dude, I'm not giving you fucking points. I ain't giving you fucking points.
I said that.
I hold the Del Rio championship. Fuck that.
The rebound.
The Del Rebound championship.
My number 6. It's already been said, but custody of Dominic. Where the fuck is Vicky? Where the fuck is Vicky?
I love that show.
Yeah, but that's my number 6.
So my number 6, there's 2 SummerSlams that I feel like have really top tier matches, 02 and 2013, which both are gonna make the cut. 6, I got Brock Lesnar versus The Rock, SummerSlam 2002. I feel like that was the real start of the Ruthless Aggression era, entering that prime in that era. The crowd reaction was great. Fans kind of turning on The Rock because
I love that match.
Kind of going Hollywood, and Brock Lesnar, like that really kind of cemented as like a young upcoming star. That
great match.
That really kind of cemented a young and upcoming star where it's like he had all the credentials and believability to beat somebody like The Rock, and when he won, you felt like, yeah, that guy, he's up next, you know, like that's gonna be the guy, right?
I don't know why my vid tried to put up a fight. He knew it was gonna happen.
That match was 15 minutes. I always thought it was shorter.
Nah, that match was balls to walls too. He came in and started swinging. Then he got belly to belly.
Yeah, it was a very good match.
That was a good match though. Yeah, I like that match. Great SummerSlam.
Cinco.
The GOAT
SummerSlam.
Number 5, I have Owen Hart versus Bret Hart, Steel Cage, 1994.
You don't believe that?
Shut up. Best steel cage match in WWE history. It's a fucking crime that didn't main event over Undertaker versus Underfaker. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. But I was trying to remember like what main events is that show?
Fantastic match.
You know, Lewis.
Owen should have won too.
Lewis, I saw you make.
Owen should have won. Yes, I do agree.
Owen
should have won.
Owen should have won.
And then lost
to
Diesel.
And then lost to Diesel. That's why I hate that match.
But Lewis, you know what's so crazy? I saw you make a face too. Even though I can't name like every single steel cage match like by memory, you like watching your face. I feel like I'm justified in thinking like best steel cage match ever. It just feels wrong to say that.
How?
It just feels wrong.
I don't think it's wrong.
You
don't think you're wrong. I don't know. It's just CM Punk and Seth on Raw. Just
they ain't.
I'll say I think it's the best steel cage match. I think it's the best steel cage match of what I call the blue bar era, which is when the cages were made out of those metal bars. Sure. I think it's the best cage match of the blue bar era.
Yeah, for sure.
All time, I don't know, but the blue bar.
All time. I don't know about like outside.
Yeah, that just felt wrong when he said it.
But most WWE steel cage matches.
Taker and Batista now.
That was great on SmackDown.
That was great.
That's an elite steel cage.
That was a great one. There's a lot of cage matches. Honestly, most steel cage matches you look at are okay.
They're okay, bro. I think it's really hard to put on a really good
Gunther wants to be a steel
cage
match.
It's a cage.
Oh yes, please. Trap somebody inside with King. He gonna clog their throat up, bro.
Bro, he said he wants to do a steel cage. Can you just hurry up?
I beg
you. Actually, what's a very good steel cage match?
It's gonna be him and Sam.
A very good steel cage match.
Him and Ilya, please.
Braun Strowman versus
Triple H and Ric Flair, bro. That shit is really good.
You said Braun Strowman. You said Braun Strowman.
What show was that?
Taboo Tuesday. That shit was.
Hey, you know what's a really
good? That was Randy Orton.
Hey, you know what's a really good?
Triple H and Ric Flair in 2005.
That's when he made Ric Flair bleed like a motherfucker, man. He killed Ric Flair.
Why did Flair do back-to-back steel cage?
I don't know why we forgetting Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar in Saudi.
Shut up.
That match pisses me off.
The one that Roman won.
Yeah, he won. He literally won. And they went on TV on Monday and insulted my fucking intelligence.
They were like, because Brock threw him out the cage, that's why Brock retained.
That match pisses me off more than 34.
I swear to God. What you got at your 6?
That match fucking sucks.
Or at 5.
Or 5. No, we're at 6. That was number 6. That was number 6.
5.
Strowman and Big Show was fun. That was fun. I like fun matches.
Everybody already said their 6 matches?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
I just said 5. Yeah, I just said 5.
All right, so Lewis, you're 5. Braun Strowman and Big Show is pretty good too.
My number 5 is TLC SummerSlam 2000. I mean, you already touched upon it. Mo and I's GOAT swept those other 2 bum tag teams. Yeah, buddy.
No, Jeff didn't win.
I said GOAT, not bum.
That's hilarious.
Wow, that's crazy. My number 5 has already been talked about. CM Punk, Brock Lesnar. Great David and Goliath match. Beautiful match.
That's what CM Punk had here.
My number 5, Mo brought up earlier, Razor HBK. Better than the first ladder match by a long shot. It doesn't get as much attention because it wasn't the first ever, understandably, but quality-wise, and again, that's just one of those pairings at that time that just could not go wrong. You could put fucking Shawn versus Razor in a fucking Braun.
No. We're not.
They were tremendous.
No.
Listen,
just saying.
I mean, ain't many more good pairings from back then. Shit, it's 1995. Goddamn.
Nah, man. If Mo said that, the chat would be like,
bro, I swear to God, they would be tip right in that chat. Anyway.
What do you got? Nate.
Jake.
For my 5, I love this match because it got rid of somebody who was chronically, just not doing well for himself and needed to get up out of here and do better. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy.
That was a cut for me, sadly.
Yeah, CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. I personally think because at the time, obviously, I don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you realize CM Punk was just doing the right thing for Jeff Hardy and making him go get help. So, yeah. And I can't believe in a world where somebody's telling you to do better for yourself, you get booed. So
it's called being a good heel.
What's crazy? I was a really big CM Punk fan at that time, bro. I cheered for CM Punk during that feud, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I really was really heavily in CM Punk on that time frame. He was one of my favorites. My next one, it's been talked about, but my number 5 is John Cena versus Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam 2013. That shit is just great storytelling, great build, great match that executed, shocking ending, and the cash in afterwards, which led to the Authority story. Like that helped propel the best underdog story I felt WWE ever told with Daniel Bryan going into that WrestleMania. So that shit was incredible.
Yeah. So we got number 4. Oh yeah, congrats, G baby, man. I gotta say it publicly.
G, I'm not calling you that.
Welcome to fatherhood, brother.
G father.
Welcome to fatherhood, my man. Number 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. My number 4, I got AJ Styles, John Cena, 2016. Fire. Like just the kickouts were insane. The crowd was insane. And AJ winning clean. That's what. Perfect. Elevated him.
It's crazy because what's it called? The Good Brothers won the tag titles that night too.
Oh yeah, huh.
And I just knew they was going to interfere, and they didn't.
And they didn't, yeah, because they went on separate brands, I guess, but
something like that. But I just knew they was going to interfere,
and they didn't. Yeah, they got out of the match's way and just put on a banger.
My number 4 is also John Cena versus AJ Styles at SummerSlam 2016. In my opinion, I think this is their best in-ring match. That's just me. Out of the 4 matches they've had, I prefer it over the Royal Rumble. But this was literally like how you capitalize off of somebody's popularity and you fucking skyrocket it. I don't think we've seen anybody else since AJ come in and do what the fuck AJ did. And he did this in his rookie year, and shit was crazy. It was a great match on a shitty ass SummerSlam because the crowd fucking ruined most of it. But this was a phenomenal match. It's one of the greatest matches of all time. Dare I say, I think it is arguably the best non-title match in SummerSlam history. It's that fucking great.
Yeah, probably.
I don't have it there, but it's close because I think
it's in the conversation.
I think something else is better. We'll get there, but yeah.
Same. I got one more.
Same. Yeah. It's in the damn, we just about to hit the trifecta. I got Cena, AJ Styles number 4 too. Like
ball nowhere's the Heat big 3 right now. You feel me?
It's a great match.
Most Bosch.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say.
You would be Bosch.
I was about to say he literally would be Bosch.
I'd do it. What's that supposed to be?
He the tallest one in. What you mean?
Fair enough. Okay.
All of my top 4 have already been said, except for one. Number 3 hasn't been said yet. We'll see if it is, but number 4 has already been said. It's Cena versus Daniel Bryan.
Glaze that shit, Jay.
The story, the build up. The ending, the match itself, no one, Edge, Orton, CM Punk, AJ Styles, nobody got more out of John Cena in a wrestling ring than Daniel Bryan. Period.
That man wrestled.
Period. I think that match, and maybe tied with the CM Punk Raw match for John Cena's best in-ring match, and he did it with a fucking injury, which is crazy.
Oh yeah,
power bombing.
The build up, and again, maybe I'm a little bit biased because again, the "you're not a wrestler, you don't deserve it" promo is one of my favorite promos of all time. So maybe that's influencing a little bit, but yeah, I love Cena and Bryan in 2013.
So you're telling me R-Truth didn't get much out of John Cena?
All right, bro.
Lock in.
Not that much.
All right.
At Capital Punishment? We don't
but guys, remember, John Cena can't wrestle, right? Remember that.
Apparently he can't. Apparently there's still people in 2025 that believe
he can't wrestle.
Yeah, word.
Rage bait.
W. My number 4, I'm pretty sure it's already been said, but Brock versus Punk. That's my number 4. I really like that match. I knew CM Punk was gonna lose, unfortunately, but they made me believe he was gonna win. So
they really did, bro.
I'll always give credit. You could take a match where I obviously know who's winning, and you could make me believe they might actually, the other person might actually win.
I hated Punk at the time, and they made me cheer that man.
I hated that he grew his hair out. I was like, either go bald or go back to like 2011 hair, but I
the Wolverine Punk.
I was like the hair he had, and he just looked like he was just sloppy.
I
hated
so
It's on something, bro.
at my number 4, I also have Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. I think that might be the best stretch of CM Punk's entire career when it comes to matches. He had consistently great pay-per-view matches all year round. The stuff with Cena, his matches with The Rock were good, and the shit with Jericho was good. The match with Brock Lesnar, like in 2013, and knowing that like in his personal life he was mentally drained from WWE and physically like just beat up, he was putting on crazy bangers that year too, man. So I got to get that one. That one gets a little bit higher. I'll put that number 4.
There we go. So my number 3, I got TLC 1 from SummerSlam 2000. I think it is just as good, if not slightly worse than TLC 2, but like this, it's a fucking spot fest. I mean, what else can I really say? The big
Sounds
three
like
of the 2000s. Here you go. Yeah, the big three of the 2000s just doing their thing again. Amazing. Innovative.
I think we're gonna get to a point where most of our lists are like very similar.
Very
and number
similar.
3, I have CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam 2013. What as a kid, what struck me to like be more interested in this match was when Paul Heyman dropped the bar of the century. Like he was like, Punk calls himself the best in the world, but doesn't realize that the Beast is the best. I was like, bro, it was like my mind was fucking open. Like holy shit. So. The build was fantastic, despite it starting off with Paul Heyman looking like a side hoe, because he keeps jumping from dude to dude. But nonetheless, though, the match was fucking incredible. Like, if you go back and look at the match, it was literally CM Punk doing everything he possibly can to win with the weapons and shit, and Brock Lesnar just did, like, he didn't have to use weapons. It was CM Punk, like, 90% weapons, Brock Lesnar, like I don't need to use that shit to whip your ass, but it was beautiful. Paul Heyman's involvement in the match was awesome. You felt that oomph when Brock took that fucking chair and smacked it on Punk when he put Heyman in the Anaconda Vice. I know Jay loved that. That was
Bro, that F5 on the chair too. Whew.
crazy. That match was, bro. That match was just insane. I love it, and the crowd reactions too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That LA crowd was great, man.
Insane work, dude.
That's when Brock Lesnar was cooking. That's when that's when I didn't mind him coming.
Or he got lazy.
Yeah.
Paul, say something stupid.
Bro, I love that. Bro, that match was great, bro. That match was great. Bro, the fucking arena almost blew up when Punk hit the GTS. And
that match actually,
I thought it was done.
That made me more excited to see, bro. I want to see more Brock Lesnar. I was like, bro, he need to be around more after
that. My number 3, it's already been said. Brett versus Owen, steel cage. I love the story of them trying to escape. Like it just felt, you could feel the urgency of them. Like I got to get off this cage. Like, but you could also feel the hatred. Like, nah, I still want to fuck him up, but I want to get out this cage. I thought they did a really good job telling that story throughout the match. I don't think I've seen a steel cage match that has that sense of urgency. Like I got to get out the cage. Like Owen, this motherfucker was jumping from the fucking ring to the cage. I don't think anyone's ever done that since. Like that shit's crazy, but great match. That's my number 3.
Yeah, so my number 3 again, it's the last one that I think no one else has said so far. It's Cody versus Solo from last year. I'm playing. I'm playing.
The way I just looked at that camera. The way I just grilled him, I was.
Bro,
worst match of last year, bro. Fuck that shit.
Dog, the way I just looked at you.
It was the worst match of last year. I swear.
Jimmy and Jay still exist.
SummerSlam. No, SummerSlam. Not the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
But it is a match that no one else has said so far. The environment for this match, honestly, maybe a couple of the crowds in the last couple of years has matched it, but up until the last couple of years when they started going international, I don't think anything matched the environment of this match, and that's what put it over the edge for me and got it on the list. It's Brett versus Bulldog in '92 in the UK. I still get chills when I watch that match. Like obviously the in-ring speed and acumen obviously isn't going to match up to the bangers or whatever that we get today, but for the time, obviously Bret Hart was one of the best wrestlers in the world at the time. Bulldog had incredible chemistry with Bray. Obviously, they came up
Bulldog
together.
was
so
on
they always
crack,
held it
too.
three together.
He was on crack.
Yeah, bro.
Maybe.
Bro, he was cracked
maybe.
out, bro. Like,
He was on
But
crack.
the
Brett
crowd
literally
was,
had to call
the crowd was
everything.
awesome. The crowd was awesome. And maybe this is a little high, but I don't know. It's special to me. I love that match. So Brett and Bulldog, 92.
It's a great one.
You see, Jade says it. G's like, both says it. He's
Nah,
like,
because
I must
Jade
deny.
is also not OD about Brett though, so I let Jade rock when he talks.
I'm not even OD. Y'all just bring him up for no reason,
and
especially in
Jay
Discord.
Jay
Oh my
lived
god,
through
y'all
it,
annoying
so-
the fuck out of me.
Jay lived through it.
Bro, I'm crying, dog. I'm crying.
We are 3, right? Yeah, because
Y'all two have called niggas just to say bullshit 24/7.
Ooh,
Lewis and G. About
What are you talking about?
You two niggas have influenced motherfuckers to bullshit about Bret Hart.
no,
Well, you admitted that too, Lewis.
I did, but my concerns are like
Me?
real.
You have constructive criticism. Y'all
What
have-
did I do? Look, Mo, you doing all this all because someone all I did one day, and this is why Rated M, y'all think everything is rage bait or why y'all can't be civil. All someone said was they felt Seth Rollins was better than Bret Hart. Somebody said you're crazy. All I did was ask, why do you think, like, what does Bret Hart do better than Seth Rollins?
Mm-hmm.
And they basically made a whole list just to say in ring. Because they broke down.
I did not see this. What the fuck?
They literally broke down all the different aspects, and then they said elevating. And I thought we all understood the difference between in ring and out of ring. So I said,
Right.
Which one are you talking about?
Right.
The reason I asked is because in ring, I might give it to you. But out of ring, like elevating people, and they all thought that was crazy. And the example I used was Becky Lynch literally elevated Lyra Valkyria before they ever got in the ring on the main roster.
Yeah.
Literally elevated her before the bell
Correct.
ever rung.
Correct.
So I was like, you can elevate somebody outside of the ring as well. So that's what the conversation was. And you swore it was like, bro, why are we having this conversation again? And why are we talking?
Don't drag. I came in there.
Questions.
I came in
and
there
everybody
like-
got their panties in the
No, because here's the thing. Because niggas bring up the same.
because I was asking for clarification.
That's crazy though, because I saw what you said. It was a straight up genuine question. I was just tired of the fucking conversation because it comes up all the time. I'm like, here we go,
bro.
man.
Not everything is rage bait, man. We trying to have civil convo.
It was
but-
some genuine convos, questions
but
too.
like,
I was just tired of the convo. I was tired of it.
Yeah, but everything is rage bait over there. I promise you it's not. But number 3, I have Triple H, Shawn Michaels. That's my
Oh man.
Yeah. I mean, once you hear 1 and 2, you'll understand why. But yeah, I have it 3. It wasn't by
Wait,
much
has
so
G
low.
said the Fatal 4-Way yet?
No. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
No, I have not.
I know that's up there. That's up there.
Woo! I have not said that Fatal 4-Way. I have not said that.
Get that sign out. Get that sign out. Get that sign out.
I don't think that's a crazy. Well, I don't think it's a crazy gap between any of them at all.
Get that sign out. Get that sign out.
That's why I prefaced with, look, there's.
That's your number 3.
Yes, but like by this much.
All right. Well, my number 3 is Brett versus Bulldog, also at SummerSlam '92.
Yes, sir.
One of the best environment matches. Bret Hart literally carried Bulldog in a match when he was on crack. I don't need to say nothing else, but like this man was
He was a literal crack.
he was literally faded in every aspect.
He was literally on crack.
They went over the
Dude.
match and British Bulldog forgot everything. He didn't remember nothing. Bret Hart literally had to go piece by piece and just take care of the entire match, bro. And this shit was elite. So
Damn. So British Bulldog could finish a match on crack, but Jeff Hardy couldn't fit.
No,
Hey, man.
brother, no.
I'm not gonna give that any kind of.
that's
Oh,
crazy.
that was just for Mo. But continue. We are number 2, right?
That's wild, bro.
Anyway, number 2.
You must be stopped.
Jeff was on downers. Right?
I didn't want to laugh, but yo, what's wrong with you?
Inappropriate time to ask the
wrong with
question.
you?
I mean, we was on the topic. I don't think that was. Hey,
All right,
you wanted
number 2.
clarification.
What's your number 2, Mo?
It's one some of y'all had at number 3. I got Brett Bulldog, 1992. Greatest title change in SummerSlam history, arguably Brett really had to backpack a nigga fully on crack.
That would be number 2.
Shut your ass up. I don't like you got the fatal 4-way in the top 2. Like, what's up with you, bro?
It's probably number 1.
Oh,
my God. All right.
Over Sean and
It's even more egregious than having the 2010 Rumble in the top.
bro.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
I gotta say, G, that's probably worse. That's probably worse.
Yeah, I'm with Mo. I got the same placement. I got Bret Hart versus British Bulldog SummerSlam 1992. Again, the dude was on. What did Bama say, G? The dude was on crack before the game. He was on crack.
Dude, Max's face when Stephen A says that is so fucking funny.
Man.
It's so funny.
Feel a little more.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, listen, when I don't know what else to say. That said, bro. The dude was on crack, bro. And you put together an elite match when he's on. Look, we talk about degree of difficulty on there. That's probably the greatest carry job we'll ever see in our fucking life. I swear to God. You can't work with somebody who's on crack.
You're in a foreign land and your partner is on crack.
I bet he was lucky he's a family member. Brett probably would have whooped some ass if it was anybody else, man. He probably so. Yeah, I have that number 2 though. Brett versus British Bulldog SummerSlam 1992.
Well, we're gonna go for a trifecta again, gentlemen. Brett Bulldog number 2. Bulldog, nigga was on crack. Literal crack, bro. He literally before the match, bro. That nigga was literally on crack. Like
shouldn't be funny, but it is, man.
We talk about LeBron James 2018 carry. I think we got to say Bret Hart SummerSlam 92 carry. Because how do you carry a nigga to a damn near 30-minute match?
You know how good you actually have to be to just be like, all right, bro, you on crack. Let me just.
I got it.
Listen to me, bro.
I don't
just listen to me. I got it. And he probably don't even know what the fuck's going on. He's like, I got it. Like, all right, man.
Like
on crack.
There's that one dive where Brett.
I've been freaking out.
Bulldog was supposed to catch him and didn't catch him, bro.
He didn't. You talking about the slingshot?
Yeah, and he didn't catch him.
Yeah,
Brett had to
bro.
like adjust midair. I'm like, oh,
bro,
I would have told Vince we can't do the match. It's impossible.
I'm this nigga's on crack. I would have put a sting. I would have put a
chat.
Bro, Vince gonna have you like this. He gonna reach out and tell you.
Not to mention the trust too. Like for Vince to be able to trust Brett. Like, bro, I'm trusting. This is the main event, bro. Like, I'm trusting you to be able to go out there and literally, you got to guide everything.
Did we forget to mention the dude was on crack?
I'm
Franklin
pleasantly surprised the match is getting. I'm pleasantly surprised the match is getting as much love as it is. I didn't expect it to. B, I didn't know we were going to focus so much on the crack element.
It was just there, man.
It's the greatest carry job I've ever seen in my life, bro.
It was just there, brother. It was just there.
So my last 2 matches have already been said. I just like them a little bit more than other people. My number 2 is Brett versus Owen in the steel cage. The storytelling of it pushes it over the limit for me. And that's what pisses me off about the whole thing. The storytelling of Owen trying to drag himself out of his brother's shadow, and the fact that they never capitalized on it is what pisses me off so much, because that would have been a perfect story ending. But no matter what, Brett and Owen, I mean, obviously they were brothers, but that's not an automatic thing because Jay and Jimmy were brothers. But Owen and Brett were tremendous. Owen, again, desperately, with more desperation than I've ever seen anyone trying to get out of that cage. The look in his eyes every time Brett was able to pop up and grab him. The back and forth, the emotion, the announcers were on fire during that match. Everything about it. Just incredible. That's my number 2.
Main event.
I feel like in '94 that would have been the perfect chance for Owen to win, because the main event scene really wasn't as big. I mean, the next WrestleMania they had Lawrence Taylor and Bam Bam in the main event. You know what I mean? So like Owen could easily
he was the next man up.
But Bob Backlund can beat Brett. Okay, all right.
Terrible.
In 1994.
What you got at number 2, G?
Hey, in case anybody didn't know, British Bulldog Bret Hart, he was on crack. Just want to put that out.
He was
Everybody
on.
know.
He was
I know.
on.
Wow.
Nah,
Yeah, he was
it
on
wasn't
crack.
just.
He was on crack.
It wasn't just
You got
any.
us?
It wasn't just any crack. Okay, it
was on
was
the Hannah Montana.
90s fucking crack. You know,
Early 90s.
it was early.
That ain't far
Oh,
off the
you
80s.
know that
Ain't
shit
far
was
off the
good.
80s.
Like,
You know he was faded,
do
bro.
you understand? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
So you telling me British Bulldog was feeling the way they do on Snowfall?
Yes.
Yeah,
The
bro.
way, the way Wanda was feeling on
Wanda.
Snowfall?
He's
Yeah.
Wanda. That nigga was Wanda.
Doing anything for that Hannah Montana,
I feel
man.
bad
You
for
know that
about
shit
it,
wasn't
like-
stepped on. You know it wasn't
Dude,
stepped on. You know that was
crack.
pure.
It was crack from 1992. My boy was seeing Ninja Turtles, dude. Like that's how bad the crack was. Like,
You know how crazy you gotta be, bro? Like this man was overseas on crack. Overseas on crack.
legit.
Yeah.
Crack.
I mean, it is his home.
That England, ooh, that
It's
English
on
crack too.
crack.
That's that important.
He probably got the plug, Mo. He definitely had that hookup, bro.
Back when airport security wasn't as tight.
But they said they got that CIA crack.
I
That's
wish I
crazy.
would live one
Well,
day.
you also got to think airport security wasn't that tight either. So like,
Yeah, that's pretty 9/11. So
What's your number two?
my number two
This
is
CIA
the
crack.
Fatal 4-Way. Is the Fatal 4-Way. That is my number two.
I need to know what his number one is, bro. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Oh,
Fatal
CIA
4-Way.
crack is crazy.
The Fatal 4-Way is my number two. There's nothing else I need to say about the Fatal 4-Way.
do you smoke the same crack as Bulldog?
That's crazy. I don't think that's crazy.
You might have.
I don't think having it at two is. I think you guys are just focused on who I had it like right above. But
No, number two.
if I would have had it at 3 and had
Number two
Hey,
is crazy.
It's very
It's
high.
kind of crazy.
It's not even on my list. So
Wait, you said that was your number two? Was that
Yeah,
your number
that's
two?
number
Okay.
That's crazy.
so
Our number one's better be consensus. Otherwise, I'm
my number
I'm
two.
very curious. to see
My
one.
number two is AJ versus Cena at SummerSlam 2016.
Fabulous.
And I do believe that is
I love
their
that.
best match. The Royal Rumble match is very good, but I love the story build, the unpredictability going into that match, and then the finish of AJ winning clean. That felt like AJ was going to be in a really good spot because you didn't know at that time. You never knew what WWE was going to do with certain people. So when he beat Cena clean, I'm like, you know what? They actually might.
Was this pre Finn Balor? Right.
Finn Balor on the
right?
same night.
Oh, Finn Balor won this. Oh, so what's happening at the same time? So yeah, because like at that time, like because they had the Kevin Owens call up, and I think they were trying to like, hey, you know what? Maybe let's start pushing these other indie guys. And then Finn Balor got hurt, and it was like, yeah, AJ, you cool. Everybody else.
All right, so since G, I know it's different. Just by show of hands, who has Shawn Michaels versus Triple H number one?
Best match on the best SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Also, Jay don't even have that on his list. Okay, so
He's got more universities.
Wait, that's worse than
Yeah, I need y'all to get
What?
on him more than
Yeah,
y'all got
that's
on
crazy.
him.
That's
I need y'all to
What's
get
your number
on
one,
him.
Jade?
Yeah, I
It's
need
some
this-
old ass
we
motherfucker.
already-
It'll be something from
Your
89,
hands
bro.
up, gang.
since we already have our number one, Mo has number one, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, so does Lewis, so does Nate, so do I. I firmly
Yeah,
believe
it should
that's-
be fucking common. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I firmly believe that's the
y'all to
greatest
get on
SummerSlam
Jade
match of
more
all
than y'all
time.
got on me.
So
Yeah,
we'll
will.
start with Jade. What's your number one, Jade?
I mean, it's TLC 1. I mean, it's not
Okay,
egregious.
but,
I have TLC 1 at number. I mean, when's the last time that WWE announced a new match type that had so much hype? Like the feeling that everyone watching wrestling at that time, the build up to that match was tremendous because no one knew what to fucking expect. We had never heard of a fucking TLC match before. We didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. So that added into it, and obviously the 3 tag team matches. Now, whether or not you want to argue TLC 2 was better, that's neither here nor there. For what it was, and the moment that it was in, and the story they were telling, 3 greatest tag teams of all time, pretty much, build up to a brand new match. Yeah, it's TLC. Now again, why is it always Triple H that puts me in the goddamn doghouse? It's not like I hate that match. I don't. Maybe it might have been number 11 or 12. Like I debated it, but I didn't know that it was consensus.
I'm not
I thought it was obvious.
off the hook right now was crazy.
No, he will not.
Hold on,
No, he
so
will
what,
not.
G?
Don't
What,
worry.
what's your number one, G?
Roman versus Brock.
That's the stop. Wow, that's crazy. Styles Cena. I had that at number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I need y'all to get on
G.
Jade.
You know, G.
I need y'all to get on
right?
Jade.
I may disagree with your number one, but at least you had the real number one on your list, Jade. You had
Yeah, that's
Rollins
crazy,
and
bro.
Ziggler.
Yeah, thank you. I'm off the hook.
You had Rollins and Ziggler.
Now
over
we gonna get back to your ass later.
Triple H and
No,
Shawn
I
Michaels.
didn't even have. I didn't hold up. I didn't even have Raw.
No. You know what he had?
Wait, Ziggler, Ray.
No. He had Eddie and Edge.
God. Somebody help
Eddie and Edge.
I was trying.
Eddie and Edge.
Edge is crazy.
What is wrong?
Eddie and Edge and Dolphin Ray. Over.
I like how at the
Triple
time
H.
you guys didn't have a problem. At the time, you guys didn't have a
didn't
problem.
No, because we thought you would have a good number one.
We didn't go far up the list yet. We didn't know the rest of the
Wait,
results.
Jade is old enough. What's your relationship with British Bulldog?
Hey, he was on that same Panama 10 at the time too.
But, I didn't. So my recollection of wrestling doesn't start until kind of right after the NWO formed. That's kind
What
of
about your recollection of crack?
brain activity. But
this is for you, Jay. This is for you.
Yeah, there we go.
So my love for Bulldog is just going back and watching his stuff. Like everything that I saw of Bulldog live was when he was at the tail end of everything in WCW, which obviously wasn't great.
Yeah.
So now it's just listen, guys. We've
Yeah,
talked
yeah.
about this. We've talked about this so much. Okay, Triple H just doesn't do it for me. Shawn Michaels
Who gives
does.
a fuck? It's Shawn Michaels, man. He came back.
Doesn't
Came
do it
back,
for me.
and he was a better performer than Triple H after fucking how many years with a fucking broken back?
Then everybody. Fuck
The
Triple H.
build-up was
Everybody.
great. The
Not
build
to mention, bro,
It was great.
No,
The match
they
was
went
great.
on. They went on to put out. They went on to put on an instant classic. This thing had cowboy boots on and jeans, bro. And he didn't have real gear. This had cowboy boots and jeans, bro. And they went out there and
And
put on
his
So I was trying to, because I thought that we were all going to have the same, and I listen, I didn't know all of you were going to have consensus number one. I thought maybe you'd all have that match at 5, 6, 7. But so I knew that match was going to get loved.
That's
So I was trying to be a little bit different. If you want me to take off Eddie and Edge at number 10 and give Triple H the here naysayer Dan and put him up to the top 10, then that's what I'll do. Put him up to the top fucking 10. Give him the fucking Hall of Fame. Give him all the rings. Triple H is the greatest of all fucking time. Bow down.
Dolphin Ray ain't even like the best match on the card.
Triple H. Triple H, GOAT, all time, number one.
why did he crash out twice in this podcast? Goddamn. First it was
Triple H
fucking
hate is
Sheamus.
out of hand, bro.
That was because of Triple H.
This shit is out
So
of
just
hand,
to,
bro.
Just to read off my list again. At number 10, I had Edge versus Taker. Number 9, I had Brett versus Perfect 91 SummerSlam. Number 8, I had TLC 2000. Number 7, I had Eddie versus Ray custody ladder match. Number 6, I had Brock Lesnar versus The Rock. Number 5, I had Cena versus Bryan. Number 4, I had Lesnar versus Punk. 3, I had Brett versus Bulldog. 2, I had Cena versus Styles. And number 1, I had Triple H versus Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam 2002.
Are we all
I just read mine. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, okay. I was like, just know that fatal 4-way up there.
Are we coming to a consensus on the list or what?
So let's rank. Who has the worst list here?
It might be Jade. It might
Dolph-
be Jade.
I'm not gonna lie,
Low-key.
not having Triple H, HBK on the list. Yeah.
I moved it to number 10. Here,
No,
naysayer
not having it
Dan.
on the list.
It's there.
But you still got Ray.
It's
You still
there.
got Ray and Dolph and Eddie versus Edge.
I do.
That's kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
I do.
G's list is pretty nasty too. It's a little nasty
I
too.
don't think it's that nasty.
No Bret Hart
but-
matches.
That fatal 4-way.
No Bret Hart.
You know Bret Hart matches is crazy, bro.
No Bret Hart matches.
But Nate, you were here at the beginning, right? I prefaced it. Wait, I'm going with the ones that I've actually watched.
Yeah, that's
Like that was my list based on.
So
There's
you
a lot of
haven't
Bret-
watched the
Amen.
list. Okay. You're
I
correct.
haven't watched a lot of Bret matches. No, not a lot.
That's crazy, man.
Everybody else
If a
between
man,
us, I feel like it's
man,
kind
if
of
a man
Just
carried,
SummerSlam not making the
if a man carried
But that's what
somebody
I'm saying,
on crack,
Bret-
I feel
Bret
like you
Hart
should go back
versus-
and watch it.
But like Bret Hart versus British Bulldog, those are one of the matches that I know should be on this list. I said at the beginning, Mo, you weren't here.
You gotta.
But I said at the beginning, there's matches that should be on this list that me personally aren't on mine because I'm basing it off of what I've watched. Now, if I just base it off of in general, whatever, yeah, that would have been on the list. Of course, it would have been.
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch that, man. I don't know if you know this. Bulldog got carried while he was on crack, bro. I think you should watch it.
Oh,
In
you
the
gotta say,
early
Ooh,
90s.
You know what? I gotta see how much on crack he was because, like I said, there's another record. I'm not even gonna bring that up again. I'm not gonna bring that up again.
Finding a way to text Brett.
I mean, I'll say watching the match.
I didn't even text him.
Watching the match, you honestly, nobody would have known unless Bret Hart said it.
No,
that's true.
I don't know. You can't tell.
Like
Well,
you would never know.
you know,
Like he walking to the ring and stuff. Like you could tell now.
Just say it, bro. Just say
you
it.
look back and he's walking to the ring. You could you could see it
Let me
now.
chill out,
Like,
Jeff. Let me chill out, Jeff.
back then, no, you kind of didn't know. You really didn't.
You wouldn't have known, no.
And the match was so good. It was just like
Nice.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
The match was great. So.
Coney's without the cheese.
Coney,
Are we talking our predictions for what we think SummerSlam going to be?
We can run through a couple. I mean, all the matches are too. There's too many matches. So
Ew.
Yeah, there is too many matches.
We can predict something.
I will say
we can also say some things that we think should happen.
Well, I think Triple H should go back and talk to whoever his marketing team or creative team or whoever decides to put on what matches on what card and be like, yo, why are we repeating 41 again? Because literally night one is, if it wasn't for Gunther Punk and Roman Reigns returning, Jesus, that looks like a pre-show. Like compared to what night two is, that looks like a pre-show.
Yeah. Like
all of those matches can be on the SmackDown before. No offense to the performers, because I know
which is why we don't need a 2-night not WrestleMania, SummerSlam in the first place.
Well, I'm not tripping about the 2-night SummerSlam because what I said in the chat, if they would have just flipped those two matches, it would have been balanced. It would have been fine. Because the 2-night WrestleManias, we've had filler on those matches plenty of times. So, and nobody says get rid of the 2 nights because we know what the 1 night used to be. Yeah, no, we
don't say get rid of the 2 nights because it's WrestleMania. It's the biggest show of the year at the end of the day.
But we also remember what the 1 night Manias used to be. That's another main reason we're like, please never go back. We don't want to sit there for 5-6 hours watching wrestling and half of it ain't good. Like even AEW, who will put on banger after banger after banger. We don't want to. What Nate you say? Your main event should not be starting closer to midnight or 11 o'clock.
That's what Suplex said. That your main event should be starting 5 hours after.
Yeah, exactly. Right. What's it called? So I think if they would just I think for sure the women's triple threat should have been night 1, and I would have made an argument it could have main evented, but if it didn't, oh well. But I would have made an argument it could have, right? And then I think so. You switch the 2 women's matches, right? You switch those 2, and then I think what else did I say? You put Dom and AJ on night 1, and you put Raquel and them on night 2. I think it balances out perfectly because you still have the attraction of Gunther and Punk. You still have Roman Reigns' SummerSlam return, right? That tag team match, people are gonna love it because it's Roman Reigns and then they get to yeet all day. So there's that. And then your other card, I think there's gonna be good matches, but let's be real. Like in between, there's your little kind of down period, and then night 2, you have the Cody Cena, which it's a street fight, so it's kind of hard to mess that up. It's kind of hard to mess up Cody Cena, right? So there's that. I'm assuming
it's kind of hard.
TLC. It's hard to mess up a street fight. Like bluntly stated, it's hard to mess up a street fight. Yeah. Like if you have a sucky street fight match, come on, bro, what are we doing?
You are, yeah.
Unless
your name is Undertaker and Giant Gonzalez.
Unless Cody keeps doing stiff-bodied splashes from the top rope. What the fuck was that?
With the contract in his hand was crazy too.
a few notes because I need to jump off here, but a few notes for me on SummerSlam. Number 1, I completely agree with G. The match card is completely imbalanced. It's completely imbalanced. What the fuck are you doing? Number 2, what the fuck are we doing with Julia? I mean, what the fuck are we doing with Julia? Number 3, the SmackDown Tag Team division went from who gives a shit to holy crap, I'm really excited for this match. TLC with how many fucking teams? It's going to be a fucking banger.
12 of them hoes.
And then I've been saying it since Mania, and I'm still caping for it. I'm starting to kind of lose a little bit of steam on how possible I think it is, but I'm still caping for it. The Cody and Cena. I don't care who wins, but I'm caping.
Travis Scott aligned with Cody.
Lewis,
I'm telling you,
it's
Fiend.
Anyway,
I promise you it's work.
I'm caping for the double turn. I mean,
what's that new song? That shit's shy.
Whoa!
That's so ass. God.
By the way, I also want to say, by the way, this is off topic, kind of, but in the spirit of what we've been discussing our group chat about trying to broaden our horizons, I watched Dynamite this past week. It was really good,
Jade.
I had a good time watching AEW Dynamite.
Turned over a new leaf.
Cesaro had a really hard entrance.
Claudio got a
MJF's promo on Briscoe was really, really good. I enjoyed AEW. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. I'm going to watch it again this week and see how things go. I'm a little bit confused on why we just did a death match on pay-per-view and now we're doing a regular rematch.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I hope that's a feud ending.
Yeah, I think that's stupid. I hope it's a
the
feud
death
ending.
match should have been
who knows? Anyway, that's. I just wanted to get all that out there. So,
hey, well, Jay,
anyway, those are my
thoughts
on SummerSlam.
You know what you don't need to watch?
What's that?
Collision, which is basically just turned into Rampage.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, Cam.
You don't need to watch Collision.
I'm watching the Twitter highlights on Collision. I know they just did or at least everyone seems to think they did a double turn with Bowen and Casper. I don't know if that's actually what it was. But it'd be interesting if that's what it was.
That's why I don't watch Collision. It's basically Rampage.
Technically,
this 2-hour Rampage is hilarious.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, they ain't cared about Collision. Shockingly, they haven't cared about Collision since CM Punk left. They have not cared about that show since. When CM Punk was there, Collision was looking like
Collision was a different level, but like it was starting to be okay when they started to focus on Danielson, Copeland, and like make that their show. But then after that, they just
and like Jay White was getting shine, and that tag division was getting hella shine, and they just
let Danielson just have graps random. Like I remember Danielson and Shibata just had a great TV match casually on
Jay White's hurt, right? And now Ospreay is hurt too.
Ospreay's going to be out. Ospreay said
he'll be back for Forbidden Door.
It's only a month. He's going to be out.
Yeah.
But Jay White is out for the rest of the year. Yes.
I still think he needs to turn on Swerve.
And then Adam Cole, shit.
Jay White's injury also doesn't look good because his contract is up next year and he's missing the rest of this year. So if I'm Jay White, I wouldn't resign.
No,
but they're probably going to add time to it, knowing them.
I don't know. Jay White's not. They only do that to be petty. Like Fenix,
But that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't be shocked if Jay White got legit interest in going to WWE. I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, best believe WWE gonna give him the bag this time around. Try to get him over there.
Yeah, I feel like they would.
Maybe you can help Finn Balor out.
The fumble of Jay.
I don't know.
No,
you killed
me.
I don't know. You killed me and my entire faction to try to uplift MJF in one night. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be there.
That match.
I should instead of Samoa Joe. No disrespect to Samoa Joe, but Jay White should have won at Full Gear. He should have.
I remember that time. I remember that time of the podcast. I remember that time when I was telling y'all, don't worry, Samoa Joe finna end the year with that title. And I was.
And he did. He literally did.
He did.
What is that, like December 30th?
Literally, December 31st. That winter is coming.
There you go.
Yeah. Two things. He will in chat. No one gives a shit about the Raw tag titles, including WWE. So no, those aren't being defended at SummerSlam.
They've never cared about them.
Number two, does AEW still have trios titles? They haven't made a mention of them since I started watching.
They do.
Oh yeah, the Ops have them. Samoa Joe and.
But somebody's injured. I think.
Well, Hook was injured, and they replaced him with Powerhouse.
No, I think. Oh, Samoa Joe's been out since All In because that's where I just took him out.
Oh, so storyline wise, he's been gone.
Yeah. They wrote him off for a little bit.
Okay, that's fine. Which also, I still think Ospreay when he comes back. I don't know when, but you need to turn heel on.
Yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed if I was Ospreay.
Yeah, like
I'd be pissed.
Where the fuck was you at, nigga? What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Just so you can stand it. Yeah, nah, bro.
Right.
I told you guys that I'd be the intricate part of getting that belt back.
Dude, that's a killer.
Elite. I was about to say that's elite.
That's a good impression.
I thought Ospreay was literally right here right now. I was elite.
That's all he said on the man. Shut your ass up.
Hey,
Don't fucking hit him Blade Swerve.
Hey, Lewis, will you call me bruv real quick?
Hey, bro.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Lewis. That's elite.
That was great.
That's a good excellent.
Good shit.
You gotta give it to him.
But yeah, the best part about the Raw tag team titles is Finn Balor shining them up every week.
You know how bad that division is? You know how trash that division is?
They got LWO fighting for the titles.
I get shit on for the
bro, when they won the match now,
is it that bad?
Bro, now don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. That match was actually really fun. That match was actually really fun. But I was watching the teams and I was like, well, it's LWO, so they're taking the pin. But like, why are they gonna do a heel versus heel match again? And LWO won. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I heard Humberto and Garza are defending the AAA tag titles on Friday.
Yeah,
they are
on SmackDown.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Then. That's cool.
A lot of what
That's dope.
They said it's an open challenge.
it's open.
Oh, wow.
chat. A lot of what
LWO for the answer.
here's the thing.
I'm extending my leave another month.
No.
3
Andrade
months
and Ray
now.
Phoenix are gonna answer. Andrade and Ray Phoenix are gonna answer.
Before the TLC match?
Here's the thing about Raw. This is the state
I'm
of
taking
Raw.
a break after SummerSlam.
Everything that the Raw wrestlers are doing on their AAA appearances is miles above what they're doing on Raw. Dom, Grande Americano, the LWO, all of them. I'd much rather see what they're doing on. Like I'm more psyched for this AAA. Is it Triple Mania? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I'm more stoked for Triple Mania than anything Raw is doing right now, bar none.
Yeah.
I'm
just sad that the Fatal 4-Way got both Dom and El Grande in it. Why can't I? Like, why,
Yeah,
man?
right.
I wanted
So
El
where are y'all
Grande.
watching
Now you put
AAA?
Dom in it. You
Where
know
are
I
y'all watching
want
AAA?
Dom. What?
Like, where can you see this stuff? Like, I didn't like.
The Triple Mania is going to be on YouTube for free.
it's gonna be on WWE's YouTube channel.
But where do you see like the week to week? Like, where did he
I just
show
see it.
up?
I just see it on Twitter.
Okay, so what's the Fatal
Yeah.
4-Way? Dom, El Grande, Ego,
Dom,
and
El
who else?
Grande, El Vikingo, and Dragon Lee.
Why is Dragon Lee?
You know why he's there, G.
I know why he's there. I know why he's there, but like, come on, nigga.
And by the way,
that nigga looking up at the lights.
Dom is apparently, if you haven't seen the video of this, G, you need to go check it out. Dom Mysterio is apparently Stone Cold Steve Austin in Mexico. Because when he came in the ring and took off his mask, I've never heard a bigger pop. It was electric.
He cut a promo in Spanish. He basically said, "Yeah, I'm finna show y'all why I'm the king of the fucking luchadors."
And Ludwig Kaiser as Grande Americano cut a whole ass promo in Spanish, and the crowd fucking ate it up.
I'm telling you, Ludwig, low key. This might have been low key a blessing in disguise. Because here's my prediction, honestly. I genuinely believe if Chad Gable didn't get hurt,
okay,
Ludwig would be winning that AAA title as El Grande Americano. I think Chad would be winning. I think Chad would be winning it as well.
Well, you know what we can have
now that it's Ludwig.
Chad Gable's there, El Grande.
Just welcome me real quick. Do you know what we're gonna have in the future? Oh, hey,
Grande versus El Grande.
No, we're gonna get welcome me. Chad Gable and El Grande as tag team champions.
That would cook.
Welcome me, yes.
I'm not gonna lie, they probably will do some shit like that now.
That would cook. But yeah.
Hi, Leah. How you doing?
And Ludwig can speak
What up?
Spanish.
Hi.
She like, I'm sorry, guys.
I came out. Here you go.
No, yeah, we're about to end the show, so
yeah.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the pod. We'll be back next week with the SummerSlam recap. But we're gonna be on Monday though, since SummerSlam's on Sunday, and I'll be at the show.
It's
so
late as fuck too.
Yeah, Monday. Subscribe to the channel. No
we'll
Name
here
Wrestling.
Monday, same time, 5 p.m. But
like, comment, subscribe. No Name Wrestling, man. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. I think we got like 220, 230. We might have hit 250.
Also, last night I hit a banger milestone. We hit 50 followers on Twitch, which is a blessing. Appreciate you guys.
If you guys haven't
already, you said what?
You're affiliate now, right?
I've been for a little bit now.
Oh, okay, cool.
But if you guys don't mind, to all the people who are not following me on Twitch, bro, it's the same thing as my YouTube or whatever. Lewis Knows Tunes. Follow your boy on Twitch. We go live every single weekend. Actually going live today, and I'm gonna get my ass spanked in Mario Kart. So if you want to see your boy get work, pull up.
Lewis is the cartoon guy, bro. People who want to come and check it out, man.
Hey, Lewis. Before we get off, because I feel like when I do see it, I feel like people be disrespected. We can all agree that the top 3 Power Rangers is Dino Thunder, SPD, and Ninja Storm, right?
Absolutely the fuck not.
What? Which one do you disagree with though?
SPD
I disagree with SPD and Dino Thunder. I think the top 3. First of all, you got to rewatch Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder fucking sucks. I'm here to tell you,
I don't know, man. Dino Thunder was my shit.
Connor
man.
sucks. Kira sucks. Ethan sucks.
Dino Thunder's
Trent has a great arc that lasts about 5 episodes and it goes fucking downhill. That's just trash. The top 3 Power Ranger seasons in order is Jungle Fury, then it's Time Force, then it's Time Force, then it's Ninja Storm.
You know what? I might get with you on Jungle Fury, because I always get confused with one of them, but I think Jungle Fury might be the one. But man, Dino Thunder and SPD is my shit, especially because
SPD better than Dino Thunder.
I mean, that's fine.
SPD emergency.
Yeah, but nah, SPD emergency, bro. That's my shit. I'm not gonna lie. SPD emergency is my shit. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy, y'all know. Oh boy, I don't know if y'all watched The Rookie, but oh boy was the bad guy in The Rookie. Do y'all watch that show? Because
I know nothing about The Rookie.
Okay, so anyways, but oh boy, the one with the dreads who played the Power Ranger. I'm not gonna lie. He
Red about Jack.
Yeah, Red Ranger, and that Blue Ranger steady hate. That's like big.
Sky was a hater. Then Sky had development. Sky had crazy development. If you want to talk about true hater, Theo hating on Casey in the beginning of Jungle Fury, yeah, he was a true hater.
One thing I know about Power Rangers is the Pink Ranger, bro. That's it, bro. Sorry.
Which one?
Oh, you talking about the original movie? He's just talking about the original movie.
Yeah, bro. There's Kim.
I used to watch that all the time.
Amelia.
The one that everybody be sipping over on social
media. There's a lot of Pink. There's Sarah Thompson from Ninja Steel. You like Sarah? Look up Sarah right now. You love her. Sarah Ninja Steel. You gonna be like, yeah, fuck Kim.
Did we get all the super chats?
It's Ninja Storm.
Yeah.
Ninja Storm.
I think let me make sure.
Ninja Storm. I do have over Jungle Fury, but
I don't know if we got all, but we'll go ahead and run through. Let's run through them all again. Y'all remember when Shane got powerbombed by Kevin and Sammy? I don't remember that.
Shane got powerbombed.
Bro, those sounds were hilarious.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Oh, was that when Daniel Bryan came back? Was it
that?
Was that for the feud when Daniel Bryan came back?
Yeah.
The way most feels about Brett is the way fans feel about Liv.
That's
flat out. I think he maybe talking about Liv. I think he's talking about Liv fans when we had that beef with him.
That is he's not that crazy.
I mean, Liv is great. She's still nowhere near the best in the company, but she's great.
Yeah. Shout out Niall Murphy with the Euros, man. We ain't seen Euros.
That's
the first time. But yes, Jay was on that same.
Mystic Force had vampires for one episode.
Jeez, stay nasty with that Brett hate.
I'm not gonna lie, the No Mercy SummerSlam match is pretty much the same match.
It's the same match.
It's literally the same. The only difference is John Cena was actually like
same amount of AAs.
He was. I was gonna say Roman was actually selling for the John Cena match. At No Mercy, and the other way, like John Cena just got his ass whooped at SummerSlam.
It's the same. The only difference is the announce table spot. It's the only difference. Other than that, same.
Hey, Braxton, Katie from Time Force, her face card is.
Chad, make sure you go watch that Columbo, bro. Get hit.
Yeah, what is Columbo? You stay talking about it. I don't even know what it is.
Bro. Go see it. Go watch it.
Why do I feel like every time it sounds like the Rock story? What was that one called?
Columbo ain't like that. It's different, bro. It's a different show.
Okay. Well, yeah. Again, y'all, if y'all haven't already, I know we're watching on multiple platforms. Please go sub to the No Name Wrestling YouTube channel. Follow the TikTok. Follow the IG. If you can't listen to us live on YouTube all the time, because I get it Sunday, you be with family. We post an audio podcast every Monday on Spotify. Y'all go get that, man. We're on the road to 1,000, man. Start making some money from YouTube.
And we expanded past WWE for everybody else, so we good. We put out some fire content.
We about to talk about Lucha Underground and Big Rick.
I mean, hey, shit, y'all want to?
Me, Coach Mark, and Dawson are literally we haven't watched it in a minute, but we literally are going through all the Lucha Underground. Right now, we looking at boy Santos when he first arrived in Lucha. Yeah, we're looking at that. We're looking at that boy. Yeah. And Ricochet, Mr. Prince Puma.
Prince Puma, yes sir.
I cannot believe fucking Big Rick, bro. When I saw that nigga,
Big Rick.